What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and of course, I'm here with a co-commentator this time, Rob Roby. Man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Man, it's great to be in this big game, man. The biggest game of the year and the game that we have all been waiting for, the Toronto Bowl, as you like to call it. This game's actually got a lot of names. The Toronto Bowl, the Mark Bowl, both the coaches is named Mark. It's just a battle of Canada right here. A great year for Canada. Toronto winning the NBA championship. But, man, who would have guessed? Two Toronto teams who are hot coming in and taking on each other for the championship game, man. And to start off, man, I'm going to ask you, Rob, how excited are you for this Relocation Bowl game?
Man, I'm super excited, man. Just, a fan of Coach Chiz, and definitely want to see if Coach Mark can make history again from last year. Both of the teams are just powerhouses, man. Got some great ball players on both sides of the ball, on both teams. I mean, this is epic, man, beyond proportions. I mean, I would not miss this for the life of me, man. To see these two juggernauts, man, battle it out,
Yeah, in my opinion, man, I really do not feel like there couldn't have been any better matchup than this one right here. Two really good teams on offense and defense going at it. And, man, we talking about the team, but before we go in depth with the teams, let's talk about what it took to even get us to this point of the presentation we're about to have. So, Rob, tell us about the mod and what goes into it, man. Like, how did you build it up?
Oh, man. Well, it was crazy because I didn't really think this would be possible. But a few weeks ago, I heard you on the stream saying that what would it be like if two Toronto teams made, the Relocation Bowl. And I know that that's not possible in the base game on PS4 at all, to have two relocated teams play in the bowl game. Not to mention we have other little, technicalities in the RFL that we have to deal with two fouls, right? But when I heard that, man, I said, man, this is a good opportunity to try to go ahead and mod this game and get this game where it needs to be. And I was so happy, man, just to be able to have a chance to show my skills that I've been, working with you and Bill with over the last, 6-7 months, and just be able to show that I could actually make that game go down on the PC, man. So it's been a very smooth process. We had some ups and downs with anything, but I feel that when the community sees this, man, what we were able to do over this past week, man, it's gonna be all worth it, man. It wasn't easy, but we made it happen, man. That's what we do here in the RFL,
Yeah, it definitely was, man. Just watching the whole process, the effort, of course, that you put in to make this all possible was just, something amazing. And, we all put in work for this to be possible, man. But you really went in with this mod, man. And, we can't thank you enough for your support. And, of course, your like I said, support for the league, man. I mean, you really shows that, how much you care about the league. We need more people like that in our community. And, we can't, like I said, the community can't thank you enough for what we're about to see here tonight. And so let's start talking about the teams into this matchup, man. The Toronto Huskies are the lower seed coming in. This one, the number 2 seed in this championship game, the 4th ever Relocation Bowl. But this team, man, they may be the lower seed, but you wouldn't tell based on the numbers, man. This is a team that has a high-flying offense, ranked in the top 10 in every category. 2nd in points, 3rd in yards, 5th in passing, and 9th in rushing. So this offense can get it done in either way, and it's extremely difficult to stop them. And it's just going to be interesting to see how they play out here tonight. It's going to be keys on both sides to see how they play. And their defense, they are 2nd in the RFL in terms of points. They are 2nd in terms of yards given up per game, 3rd in the least amount of pass yards given up per game, and 10th in the least amount of running yards given up per game, and that's under 100. So these guys are top 10 in every single category, both offensively and defensively. What are your thoughts on the Toronto Huskies?
Toronto Huskies, man, they have a very, very good, solid team. I'm a quarterback kind of guy, so Brady Hudson automatically stands out for me. veteran quarterback going up against the second or third year rookie in LC3, and I just think that it's going to be all about Hudson and his experience. He's worked his tail off to get to this point in his career right now, and so what you're seeing a veteran coming in here ready to shape this game. And hopefully he can get to his receivers. We got Keith Guyton on the other side of him. 96 overall wide receiver, and he has a lot of other weapons here. So I think it's just going to be a good game, man. But I really want to watch Brady Hudson tonight and see how he responds against this defense of the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, and speaking of the Thunderbirds, we'll get a look at them offensively and defensively. And this is the number one offense in the RFL. First in points, first in amount of yards per game, over 400 in that category, and first in rushing offense with over 150 plus yards per game on the ground. They are 19th passing the football, but they have so much success running the football. They rarely pass the football all too much, but when they do, it is for big gains, and they make a lot of huge plays offensively, hence on why they are the number one offensive team in the league. We already were talking about the Huskies on how great their offense is, but the Toronto Thunderbirds offense even better. I mean, with those skilled players that they have, it's just amazing. Then you look at the defense, they are not even far behind at all. They're second in points allowed per game with 17, first in the least amount of yards given up per game with 304. They are first in pass defense, so they have the best secondary in the RFL with only giving up 218 yards per game and then less than 90 rushing yards per game, ranked fifth in the RFL with just giving up 86, man. What are your thoughts on the Toronto Thunderbirds?
The Toronto Thunderbirds this is a crazy, sneaky team, man. They started off a little hot and then kind of cooled off for a couple of games earlier in the season, man. But they've just shown why they're first in everything. First in points, first in yards, right? And they're just a top caliber team. But I'm going to tell you right now, man, LC3, man, this guy only had 5 interceptions all year. And I think that's going to be the key to the game right here, right there. Just him staying out of pressure, staying smart, making the right reads. They're really going to have to try to shake him up a little bit on the defensive line. If he gets to the open flats, man, he might be gone from the footage that I've watched of him. And this guy is just something else, man. Not to take anything away from the rest of the team. There are a lot of young, talented players, but it's all about LC3 right now. And he's just in an opportune position right now, man, really to take his team to the promised land. So I really want to watch out for him as well.
Yeah, man, LC3 is something special for sure, man, having his best season of his career this season and for the second consecutive time making it to the Relocation Bowl. But if we can remember from last season, he did not play in the first Relocation Bowl due to injury. This will actually be the first championship game that he has played in for his team, but it's still remarkable for him to lead them right back here and to be 100% healthy. And you brought up keys to the game, and that's the next thing, man. What would you say for each team will be the key to success for them to have the championship walking home here tonight?
Well, they say offense wins games, defense wins championships. Both of these teams have good, top-rated defense, great linebackers, great defensive line. So I think that for both of these teams right now, they both need to play some solid defense, keep the other team out the end zone, obviously, and just try to get some good field position for their offenses.
Yeah, that's definitely. He said, yeah, guys might want to check the connection. He says cutting in and out every 30 seconds.
Okay, let's go ahead and check that out real quick.
Yeah, we'll check that. Good thing we started this up a little early.
Yep.
Any other people having those?
All right. If you could tell them to refresh in the chat, we should be good.
Do you think we should reiterate that stuff?
What we're talking about? We can, if you want to.
That's good.
You think we're good?
Yeah, I'll just save the video.
Okay, let me just, damn. I just messed up. That's all good, man. Gonna have to, all right, let me go back. Okay. All right. So we're back up. We're back up, Smitty.
So we live now?
Yeah, we're live.
Rob, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you cutting out.
I'm cutting out.
Yeah, like
No,
in terms of
I stopped
like I
talking.
can't really hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me at all?
Yeah, they're like cutting out.
Oh,
I can hear you, but you're cutting out.
what? Hold on.
Stream's gonna hear you, but it's just something on why.
Am I
It's
cutting out?
cool. No, you're good now.
Okay.
All right.
All right, good. All right.
We
All
still
right, so
should be live now.
you want to reiterate that to them?
Yeah, you. What you think?
I mean, it's on you. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do.
Let's just check and make sure the chat is good. I mean, they gotta
Yeah.
know that this is something we working on. You know,
Yeah.
so it is what it is, man.
So are we live now?
Yeah, we should be live, man. Let me look at this right quick. It's all good, man. Once we get underway, we're gonna be straight, man. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, we're live. 29 watching, 31 watching now.
Okay, so
Lights up again.
is
Yep, so
this
it's
should
live.
still be the same stream then?
Yeah, they should be able
Looks
to
like
hear
it
us. Yeah, they should be able to hear us in the chat right now.
Okay.
Stream. Can y'all hear us? Are we good?
You guys here?
Little tech issues straight.
Yeah, we tested this about
Appreciate
1,000
you guys,
times.
man. We live? You said, yep, you live. Lag is much better. All right, yeah, I turned it down, man. I tried to have it high power. Y'all know how I do. But we had to turn it down a little bit, man. It's all good. We still gonna turn up tonight though, right, Smitty?
Oh yeah, that's for sure, man. I cannot wait for this game to get underway, man. Would have loved to have that 1080p, but it's not going to matter with this presentation that we're about to have. So, I was going to ask you guys if you would mind us reiterating the what we just said, but it looks like it's on the same stream. So we're actually going to go to the last question that I had to ask you, Rob. The last two. One of them was, what are your keys to both of these teams having success? And the last one is, who you got?
Okay, so both of the teams having success is going to rely on the defense. I love both of these defenses. The defensive line of the Thunderbirds, man, it's just it's ferocious, man. And you got the linebackers for the Huskies, man. Shout out to Duke Pascal out there, man. But man, I think that both of these teams, they got to obviously keep each other out the end zones. They say offense wins games, defense wins championships. And I would just say that these defenses need to step up, man, because you got two very smart quarterbacks, both diverse, both have some big weapons and cannons for arms. So these defenses need to step up and try to get their offense in good field position.
Yeah, that's definitely some good keys to the games right there. And last question, who you got?
Who I got, man? I hate the call. I'm for whoever came to play, man. I hate to call it. I'm for whoever came to play, man. Run the game plan, coach. You should say run the game plan.
Hey, that's a great answer, because I would have said the same thing. And with that being said, man, let us know in the chat, who do you guys think is going to win this one? Will it be the Huskies, or will the Thunderbirds win their second in a row? And without further ado, after leaving that in you guys' heads, we'll start to get this game underway. We'll be right back with the Relocation Football Bowl game on the way. So I know you guys can hear it, and it's just about game time. The Relocation Bowl, just in a few seconds. The Toronto Huskies and the Toronto Thunderbirds going at it here in the Toronto Bowl, as we'll call it. The Relocation Bowl 4 is here, and we get our first look at the uniforms, the same that you saw from the trailer. Huskies amped up for this one as they come out onto the field wearing the all-white with the baby blue helmets, looking really good. And on the other side, for the Toronto Thunderbirds, here they are lined up in the all-red, black helmets, looking to win their second Relocation Bowl in a row, to be the first team ever in league history to do so. Guys equating them to the Patriots of the RFL. And here goes a look at both coaches, both named Mark, Different last names, though, and different teams. Mark Kozera with the Thunderbirds and Coach Mark Chiz with the Huskies, looking to pull off an amazing victory and an underdog win to win the Huskies' first ever Relocation Bowl championship. And here goes LC3 and the captains of both sides coming out onto the field. See Brett Rattay lining up, shaking hands with another great linebacker, Wayne Norman, two-time defensive and linebacker of the year. And here goes the coin flip as they get things just about started here. Not sure who's going to win it, but we'll see how things will go when it's lined up. Man, how's this atmosphere feeling right now for you, Mix?
Man, this is feeling unbelievable. I feel like I'm just like on cloud nine watching this, man. Two great powerhouse teams coming together on the biggest stage of the Relocation Football League, man. Oh, man, this is awesome.
And there's no greater feeling than this, man. This is definitely going to be one of the best games to one to remember for sure. Really am so excited that we are able to get this type of presentation to you guys. Looks like the Toronto Thunderbirds are going to be kicking this one off to the Huskies. And I might as well not even say the Toronto anything. Both team Toronto, so I might as well just say Huskies or Thunderbirds throughout this game. But it's time to get this game underway as the ball is on the tee. And the Thunderbirds kick this one off to the Huskies to get this game started. Kick is off, and it will be fielded at the 1-yard line by Dwight Samuel. Dwight Samuel taking this one out past the 25. Good return as he gets it to the 30, and we'll get our first look at the Toronto Huskies offense. Here's a look.
This is going to be go ahead. Sorry.
You got Brady Hudson coming out onto the field. You're not going to see, these aren't his actual stats, but he did have over 4,000 passing yards and a great season with over 30 touchdowns. But, man, it should be a great drive right here. What were you about to say, Rob?
No, I was about to say, man, this is exactly where stars are made right now. Brady Hudson's coming out, and he needs to make a strike right now against this Thunderbird defense to prove that he's the veteran here.
And here we are, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. The first drive of the game. They'll run it up the middle, and already this Toronto Thunderbirds defense looking stout.
And that's what I was talking about, man, that defensive line. They come out in a 4-3 right there, and everybody came. Mass transit right there. Hey, -1.
Great job by the Thunderbirds, and this is what they're going to have to do is do what they do best and shut down the run game. And, man, the top 5 in run defense, and that's a key to both teams having success is shutting down that run game. But here you are, a 1-yard loss on the very first play, 2nd and 11. Hudson under center's got 3 receivers, going to go with some play action, pressure in his face, and oh man, what a start for the Thunderbirds. That's going to be a sack the very next play for a loss of 10.
And I'm already loving what Coach Kozera is doing right now. He is sending the pressure against Hudson because he knows Hudson doesn't have those legs like LC3 does, man. Great defensive strategy right now.
It's an unbelievable blitz. It was a little bit of a delayed blitz there by Jiron Gray. And it was a good job because the tackle looked like he wasn't expecting him to come in. As soon as he rolled out the pocket, he just blitzed in and got the sack.
Totally agree, man.
And so that's going to bring up a 3rd and 21, the first drive of the game for the Huskies. They'll motion Keith Guyton into the formation. And here they go looking to pass, sending some pressure, goes over the middle. It's Guyton with the reception, but only getting 4 yards, well short of the first down. What a drive what a stand by this Thunderbirds defense.
And, you got to talk about guts tonight, man. And right there, that play, I don't know if that was guts right now, man. It's 3rd and 21. You go underneath the Guyton, maybe playing a little too conservative right now earlier on. We'll see how that pans out.
Yeah, just, I guess, not really thinking about taking a shot down the field, and I wouldn't think about doing that either with a long situation against the league's best secondary. But here goes the punt by the Huskies deep down the field, and we'll get our first look at the Thunderbirds offense after this special teams play is over as he'll get it to the 19-yard line. Great punt right there to set up the offense.
Now comes LC3 right now, man. Look at him. Looking pretty good, all well-dressed.
Having his best season by far in the RFL, over 4,000 passing yards. He had over, I think, 37 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions, as you mentioned earlier, and he's looking to have himself a great opening drive for this Thunderbirds offense. And so they'll start out 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line, and he'll be under center. Looks like McDaniels in the backfield. He'll hand it off, and man, already just great defensive starts for both teams. That's the Pro Bowl safety Robert Staymates making a tackle for a loss of 3 to bring up a 2nd and 13.
The Staymates got back there like a Scud missile just now, man. He read that play, sniffed it out, came on the outside. No one blocks him, and that's a loss of yards, man. Great defense, what you just said right there, and trust me, man, defense is going to be the key to this game right now.
And they are start making a statement here early, as it'll bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Thunderbirds at their own 16-yard line. Once again, lining up under centers, LC3. And they're going to go with some play action, looking to go down the field. And that is a big play for a first down. Able to get that one out to his tight end, Tate Phillips. No, actually, Ryan Moxon for a 28-yard gain and a first down.
And you just got to love the poise and just the accuracy of LC3, man. He takes this play action, steps back in the pocket, plants his feet, and just throws a dagger right to Moxon, right through the middle. That's an excellent pass against a very good secondary and good linebackers. Excellent play.
That's just a great job by LC3, man. That's what separated him having his best season by far. Is just he got so much better at being a quarterback with his accuracy, and his first throw is money. And they'll run the football here, and he'll be taken down short of the midfield at about the 49, and that'll bring up a 2nd down. As we get a look at this Thunderbirds offense, we said the #1 offense in the league, man. Never mind the Falcons name being underneath. You guys already know it's Ahmad, but these guys offensively just have so much talent, especially at the receiving end. But man, even though they don't have the highest rated running back, still the #1 rushing offense in the league. Very dangerous offense. But a 2nd and 6. And he'll drop back looking to pass. LC3 going into the flats to General. And a great play right there by Duke Pascal, as that'll be a 1-yard loss on the play to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Thunderbirds.
And you got to look out for Duke tonight too, man. Duke is just looking amazing right now. He's on the edge right there. He sees that. He sniffed that pass coming out, and he just gets right up under there, tackles him. Great tackle right there in the open field. Excellent superstar we're looking at.
This is going to be a big 3rd down here for this Toronto Huskies defense. And they're looking to get this offense off the field by any means. You don't want them converting on 3rd downs. They can be very dangerous if they build up some confidence. But 3rd and 7. Here they go with play action again. Quick throw, and that is incomplete. A little bit off target there. His first incomplete pass is going to bring up 4th down.
And the Huskies played that very, very well. They pulled the DBs back up off these receivers right now and played underneath a little bit. And it was just a very, very good defense right there. Nobody to throw to.
So far, 2 really good defensive stands by both sides, and they punt this one away in the end zone for a touchback. And so what do the Huskies got to do this drive here?
I think the Huskies just need to continue to play their game plan. I mean, it seems like they're being a little bit conservative earlier on, but, eventually they're going to have to try to take some shots, but it's only the 2nd drive, so let's just see, what they got here.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Brady Hudson lined up in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers out wide to his right side, 1 out to the left. And here they go with some play action. Immediate pressure just about. Great pickup by the running back, and that one almost picked off there. Dangerous pass by Hudson.
And man, I don't want to be hard on anybody, man, but you got to come down with that one. He threw him a prayer.
Yeah, that was definitely a play that needed to be made to spark some momentum early, but the Huskies get lucky. And speaking of the Huskies, there's a look at their offense, one of the best in the league, and right now struggling a little bit on trying to find ways to move against this Thunderbirds defense, as they'll line up in the 2nd and 10 after almost being picked off. They'll run the football here, trying to get to the outside, and Corey Leonidas is taken down for a 2-yard loss. And this defense looking good. Isaiah Ingram right there on the tackle, the Pro Bowl defensive end.
Man, you can see right here, man, he sniffs that out all the way, gets in the backfield, and just takes Leonidas down. Leonidas should have probably taken that inside. I don't know why he tried to go outside, but that's why I'm up here and he's down there, right?
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking on that one. Even though you're up here, I think that was a great analysis. I think anybody would have probably made that cut. I don't know why he tried to go outside. But a 3rd and 11. Once again, a long 3rd down situation for the Huskies. Let's see if they can convert. The Huskies going to look to pass, throws, get this completion. And unfortunately, not enough for a 1st down once again. It's going to bring up a 4th and 3. They'll have to punt it.
Okay, so this is the 2nd time I've seen them go conservative here. They ran a nice route here, but it's not enough to get you a 1st down. It's still 3 yards short. It's a good play, great pass. He had the defender beat, but it just goes out of bounds here.
Yeah, I just feel like right now both offenses filling each other out. We're not really seeing any different type of play calls or risky shots down the field just yet. I think they're just going with the little basic play calls just now to start out the game. And they'll probably, hopefully, start opening up the playbook a little bit more as the game progresses. But here goes a return by McDaniels as he gets it to the 27-yard line. And the offense, for the second time here tonight, going to come out onto the field.
And great little tackle right there as he was in a block. That kind of just warped into him there right there. Good awareness by the defender to get that tackle down on the field.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. They got 3 tight ends, 1 receiver out wide on this one as LC3 lines up under center. Malcolm McDaniels in the backfield. They'll go with some play action, immediate pressure, and down he goes for a sack. That's going to be Michael Pratt for a 10-yard loss. That'll bring up 2nd and 20.
And I like to call that mass transit, man. They had 8 in the box. They send Pratt through the middle, and he comes in unblocked and just all over LC3, man. Oof. Boy.
That is how you get pressure, man. That is what they have to do throughout this game. If you don't get any pressure on LC3, it's going to be a long day for your defense. But they sit in the house right there, and it gets there. And that's the way you can get him out of his groove. But that's going to bring up a long 2nd down here for the Thunderbirds. Ace formation here for the offense, and they'll run the football this time. And man, what about these defenses? They're just sniffing everything out. Another loss on the play. They lose 3 yards. And we're getting ourselves a pretty defensive game at the start of this first quarter. Still a lot of time left even in the first quarter.
I tell you, both teams seem to be in a 46 defense, so they're keying in on the run plays right now, and this run game is just non-existent right now.
Yeah, neither team right now just can establish that ground game, and that's going to be the difference. I think it might come down to as this game progresses. But 3rd and 23 for LC3 and the Thunderbirds at the 13-yard line. And he'll look to pass, and he'll just check it down, and that is, makes a move, and that one is going to be taken down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 10, but still 13 yards away from the first down. These offenses need to do better in terms of blocking, I believe, up front. That seems to be the issue.
And he just got shook out of his shoes right now. Too bad it wasn't a first down, but that was an excellent move right there to try to extend the play a little bit.
Yeah, for a second there, I just thought he was going to get blasted by those two, but a nice juke move. But still way short of the first down. These offenses need to call better plays. I don't know what's going on, but not only that, it seems like the offensive lines are just non-existent. They aren't doing their job up front, and these defenses have came ready to play. And so that's where I feel that they need to change the tide is up front at that offensive line.
And I think that what we're seeing is we're seeing 2 teams that are evenly matched a little bit, and so I think it's going to be a battle of contention over the field.
Definitely agree with that, man. If guys thought this was going to be a high-scoring game off rip, it can still be, but you never know when 2 teams are very evenly talented like this. You never know how the outcome's going to be, and that's what makes this game so exciting. But 1st and 10, the 3rd offensive possession for the Toronto Huskies at their own 24-yard line. They'll line up in the pistol. Get this snap, he'll try to run the football. This time he's got a little bit of room to work with. Up the middle, gets about 3 yards on the play. And it'll bring up 2nd down. And here's a look at this Thunderbirds defense. Top-notch defense right here, man. Really good against the run, and they're really good in every area. Number 1 secondary in the league, man. This defense hard to move the ball on.
And they ran a 4-3, a 4-2 just now, and they were wide on the line. I thought that runner would have gone for a little bit more, but not so. Very good defensive line here.
2nd and 7. They'll motion Keith Guyton into the formation here. Once again, another run, trying to get to the outside, and man, blowing that play up yet again. And it just seems like these guys trying their best to establish a run game, but the defenses just are not allowing it. He had no chance on that play.
Oh, man, I'm just waiting for a back to break loose here, man. It's like running into a brick wall every time you get the ball here. Defense got back there in a hurry.
Just blitzing in, man. It seems like just too many free guys coming in free. It looks like Wheatley and the tackle there missed the block. And that could have sprung him for a first down. Looked like that edge was pretty sealed.
Yep.
It's 3rd and 12. And here they are with a bunt formation out wide to the right. They'll look to throw, and that one almost intercepted going the other way. That could have been a pick 6. 2nd drop interception by this Thunderbirds defense.
And I don't think Hudson saw it. He had a wide receiver to the flats. Tried to get the first down there, I understand.
Really feel like these offenses need to start passing the football now at this point. That's what they do best. Well, I would say the Huskies do. And, I mean, it seems like they're running the football just a little bit more than they usually do. But, man, look at this punt. Pinning them at the 3-yard line, making matters for the offense once again difficult.
And he must have been a pin to tail on a donkey champion, because he pinned that right down to the 3-yard line, man. Backed all the way up.
We'll have to see how LC3 handles this field position. It's always scary to be in this spot in the RFL. We've seen multiple safeties this year. And here they are, 1st and 10, as he'll line up under center at his own 3-yard line. And here goes the run, goes up the middle. Actually, a pretty decent run. Picks up about, I'll say, 5 on the carry. They'll give him 6, 2nd and 4 on the play.
And I love how McDaniels runs, man. He's like a Cadillac, man. Just smooth. Running through the middle right there. Picks up 6 on the play.
2nd and 4. They're going to come out with 3 tight ends, 1 receiver. Once again under center LC3, but they'll look to pass this time, and he moves around, getting outside the pocket, and here goes LC3 to the outside. He's got a first down and then some, and man, he takes a big hit at the end of that run, but that is going to be a first down for the Thunderbirds after a 19-yard scramble by LC3.
And that's what LC3 is going to do to you every time. Kind of dangerous. Ran back into the end zone. They teach you not to do that in Little League. But, hey, he's got the legs. Rolls out here to the flats, and he's gone, man. And look at this hit on the end of this right here. Might have been a penalty.
Yeah, that was definitely almost just about a late hit. Looked like he probably had a foot still in bounds. But, man, I would do the same. Get your little cheap shots in at the quarterback when you can. But here we are, 1st and 10. LC3 looking to pass again. Throws one up, and that is going to be obvious pass interference right there by safety Parham Crow. And another first down.
That's a clear interference.
Parham Crow, his 2nd year in the RFL there with a rookie mistake on that play. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. And so he'll line up in the shotgun this time, and they'll run the football. And he'll break a couple of tackles. He's still on his feet. And what's going on here? I think they'll mark him down. He at least looks like he got something out of that play, but that's going to bring up a 2nd down. Here's a look at this Titans. I said, man, throw me off. Look at these Huskies defense. As they, man, just as good of a talented defense as the Thunderbirds, I'd have to say, but man, they've been doing a great job so far, even though they may not stack up numbers-wise to them. And LC3, though, looking pretty good, taking them from the 3-yard line here to the 37. They'll run the football to the outside, and still the run game going nowhere.
And how strong is the arm of McDaniels? He just straight stiff-armed that guy straight in the face mask before he was tackled, man.
Yeah, he hit him with the stiff arm, man. I'd have to give all the credit to Staymates even making that tackle. I can't believe he did it.
Great textbook tackling right here. Staymates, he gets face mask and then goes down low and tackles him at the waist. Very good job tackling right there.
It's really crazy right now, just not seeing either of these teams taking chances throwing the football as we usually do. And in a round game, they're just trying so hard to establish it. I really feel like whoever can do it will get it. Look at this big play. Nobody over the top, and he cooks the secondary. Montrell Lansana with a 64-yard touchdown, and we got the first touchdown of the Relocation Bowl.
And you gotta love LC3 here, man. He just floats that in the air. Nice, cool, calm, collected. Nice spiral. Rocket to Lansana, man. Oh, my gosh. Beautiful play.
Hopefully this will start opening up the offenses passing the football. Man, that was textbook, just on the money, catching them over the shoulder, and a one-hand catch by the single-game receiving yards record holder, Montrell Lansana. And he gets in there, a little bop dance right there for the touchdown, and he gets the first touchdown of the Relocation Bowl. Here goes the extra point to put them up by 7, and the kick is good. 7-0. I was going to say Toronto, but they're both Toronto. 7-0 Thunderbirds.
7-0 Toronto. Nice little 2019 Dirty Bird dance by the Thunderbirds there at the end of that play. It's Coach Chiz.
Thunderbirds striking early here, and we're going to have to see how the Huskies going to respond. I mean, it seemed like it's been a long time that this game's been going on with the first quarter, but we've just barely went past over the halfway mark of the first quarter. Still a lot of football left to go. And the Huskies, they got more than enough time to get back into this one. Great return. He's still on his feet. and he gets it out to the 35-yard line.
And these guys are running with aggression, man. That's the third or fourth time I've seen McQuarters run over somebody tonight, man. So we'll see how that
I'll have to
plays
say, man, for the Huskies, I mean, last week, if you remember in that AFC Championship game against the Cougars, they had 2 kick return touchdowns, and Deshaun McQuarters was one of those guys. But 1st and 10 here at the 35-yard line. They'll line up in the I formation, and the Huskies got to start getting their offense together here. Play action. Look at this. Immediate pressure, and down he goes for a sack. That's going to be Max Knight.
And I got to quote our beloved Coach Tor here in the RFL, man. That's a dead man right there, Smitty. Oh, man, look at him. Just gets in here and just gets on his back, and poof, he's down.
He just had no shot there. Just really seems like just the offensive line is just completely outmatched here in this championship game, and that's going to be the key point to success for the Thunderbirds. They're doing what they need to do right now, and that's getting pressure to Hudson, and it may start to rattle him at some point. Might start doing it now, but 2nd and 19 as he'll have to look to pass, trying to get to the outside. He hasn't thrown away the football, and he gets sacked again by Max Knight. 2 back-to-back sacks for this Thunderbirds defense.
And it's just amazing what the Thunderbirds can do. I mean, they're in a dime 3-2, man. That defense is not meant to do it to pass rush, and they still get the sack here in a playing very, very far off the receivers here, man. Wow.
It's just, to be honest, man, I would have to say you got to try to throw away that football for one, but I mean, it's just this defensive line is just that great. They're getting immediate pressure, and they're not even sending no blitzes, nothing like you said, and this is the 3rd time that they have gotten them in a long 3rd down situation past 20 yards. So here they are with a 3rd and 27 looking to try to pass, and another sack. 3 sacks back-to-back. Did you see how fast that pressure was? Max Moore getting the 4th sack for the Thunderbirds here in this game.
Well, we're going to have to call him Mad Max, man, because he gets back there in the backfield, and, ooh, he just speed through right there and just runs over Hudson, man. He's lucky that it wasn't a fumble.
That's just incredible. 3 straight back-to-back sacks, and the line is just absolutely getting bullied. There's just no hope for this offensive line right now. They need to start doing something up front, and, oh, big hit right there by Staymates. Yeah. Great tackler already showing off some pretty good tackles here in this one. But LC3 coming out onto the field, and look at how he's been doing so far. Only thrown the ball 5 times. He's 4 of 5, but one of those went for a 64-yard touchdown. And he's at 100 yards passing here in the first quarter with 4:37 left to go. Still out of football. 1st and 10 at the 32. Play action. Thunderbirds looking, pass, throws, and he's got an open receiver, Montrell Lasana, almost getting to midfield at the 49-yard line for a 1st down.
And what you're seeing right now is you're seeing the greatness that is LC3, man. I mean, this guy had 3 guys in his face just now. Or 1, I'm sorry, I exaggerated. But he gets that ball out there quick and in a hurry, man. Just a rifle for an arm. And man, look at that. Nice catch.
And so the Thunderbirds, this is not what you want to happen. The Huskies, they've got to start getting some momentum going their way, because the Thunderbirds, they feed off of this. Anytime that they make the slightest, biggest play on their side, they just continue to get better and better as the game progresses. But here goes a throw up in the air, and that one almost could have been intercepted. That's the 3rd drop interception here in this game.
They got to get their hands on those balls, man. When you get opportunities like that, they don't come often. You got to catch that.
2nd and 10, shotgun here for LC3. He's going to hand this one off. Nice cutback, and look at this run. Nice juke move. He almost gets the 1st down. Malcolm McDaniels just falling 2 yards short. 3rd and 2, offset I formation. Can they convert on 3rd down? This will be a big stop for the Huskies if they can get it. Play action, looking to throw, pressure in his face, but he is almost complete with it, but he cannot hang on. Great defense and great coverage by the Huskies. They'll have to punt this one away.
That's a terrible way to end the drive there. End with a punt. It was getting pretty exciting there for a second. You know, on 3rd and 2, you come up short, but hey, you still got a whole 3.5 quarters left.
And I know it's early in the game, but right now, this is how the game has been going for Brady Hudson, just constantly getting pressure. His offensive line is not doing anything to help him out. He's just consistently getting blasted every single play, and that depletes the confidence of your quarterbacks, as we've seen in many games in the RFL. They've got to find a way to do better up front. 1st and 10, offset I formation here at the 8-yard line. They'll try to run it to the outside, and Leonidas not really going anywhere. Back to the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
And I called it earlier in the game. I know we still got a lot of time left, but the defensive line right now is just crushing this run game. They're just stopping it.
2nd down and 10 at the 8-yard line. Once again in the offset I formation. He'll drop back looking to pass this time. Still pressure coming, but he's able to find Keith Guyton for a big play, and that's going to be his first reception of the game for a 1st down.
And that's probably the best play I've seen them run so far in this first quarter right now.
Yeah, definitely a play that they need. Hopefully that'll start building up some momentum, and they need to get this guy the football in any way possible. Screen plays, end arounds, whatever you name it, just give him the football. Hopefully they'll get everybody else offensively fired up. And at the end of the day, I really feel like they need to start opening up the passing game, period. Just taking a gamble too much running the football early.
I totally agree.
1st down and 10 at the 26-yard line, I formation for the Huskies. They're lining up in a lot of running formations here, and they will go with some play action this time. Offensive line does give him some time. He throws, and that's a great catch after getting leveled. Man, what about the hits in this game so far? I can't believe he held on to it.
I can't believe he must have some peanut butter on his hands right there, man, because he caught that ball and it just stuck after the hit. Look at this hit right here. Chin music. Oh, man.
My God, what a hit right there. You don't survive too many hits from the 2-time back-to-back defensive player and linebacker of the year from Wayne Norman. Yeah, but he took it. 1st and 10 here for the Huskies at the 39-yard line. Getting a couple of 1st downs, building up that momentum. Pressure coming again, and down he goes for a sack. Isaiah Ingram. 5-yard loss on the play, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and 15.
And at some point, they might have to bring out the medical staff to the sideline, man, just in case, because that's the 4th or 5th time he's been hit tonight, I believe.
Yeah, 5th time he's been sacked in this game. And, I mean, to be honest, even they need to even start leaving the running back there to even help out at times, because it's just this offensive line cannot handle this defensive front.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Pistol formation at the 34-yard line. And here they go, run play, trying to get to the outside, and man, just really don't like the call there. And they have not been able to run the ball at all. Leonidas 5 carries for -2 yards. I think they should just give it up and start airing it out.
Yeah, it looks like they tried to run a counter there, but the thing is that most people run a counter against the weak side. There's no weak side on this line at all. It's all strong.
Yeah, the Thunderbirds and this defense really keying in on that ground game. And I really think that, especially on a 2nd and long, when you haven't been running the football too much, maybe not the greatest of calls there for the Huskies. And, they're not really playing to their strength right now. They need to be throwing the football, and it seems like every time that they do, it's on this type of situation on a 3rd and long. Here we are with a 3rd and 18, and they're going to go with some play action. Look at the pressure again, but he throws it, and he had a wide open receiver, Tyrese Maxwell, and that's what happens when you get your quarterback hit multiple times early in the game. He just does not make those throws.
Yep. And it looks like they had some man-to-man on the outside right there, and Maxwell was able to sneak through the secondary there, but wasn't able to come up with the catch.
So they punt this one away, goes in the end zone for a touchback, and we'll get a look at the Thunderbirds offense once again, looking to increase their lead by 2 possessions.
And this is just starting to turn into a slugfest right now for Brady Hudson and the defensive line of the Thunderbirds here, man. So it'll be quite interesting down the stretch to see what happens here.
It seems like that's just about it, man. And the Huskies, there's no way they can get back into this game unless they get better up front. They need to make sure they give Hudson some time. Here goes LC3. He's got some time. He's got a receiver, Fatanukin, able to get the 1st down.
And that was just a great play right there to start off the 1st down. They had Fatanukin underneath, wide open, and making some nice plays right now. LC3 is.
12-yard gain right there. That's Carlton Fatanukin's first reception of the game. He's been a key playmaker on this offense as well. They just have so many weapons on the offensive side of the ball. And like I said earlier, man, just all around, this team is just stacked with young talent.
Yeah, it looked like the Huskies were playing a little bit far off right there, so anything underneath is going to be all day.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. As LC3 will line up in the shotgun. Malcolm McDaniels in the backfield with him. He'll look to throw. 4-man rush, but no pressure. Takes a big hit, but he hangs on to it for 1st down. That's Montrell Lasana again. on the reception, making his third. He's already got 95 yards receiving here in this game.
If you're someone who likes hits, man, this is the game for you. That's at least the 5th hit I've seen tonight, man. Looked like somebody should have went out on a stretcher.
Another big hit, man. It's unbelievable. But that is going to be the end of the first quarter of the Relocation Bowl here. Surprisingly, the Huskies just offensively cannot get going. And the Thunderbirds, if they get this offense hot, it's going to be a long day.
Yeah, I agree, man. You got to slow down LC3. You got to stay conservative. You definitely have to get the ground game going if they want to even try to battle with this team. And they don't have too much longer. They need to try to stay in this game.
1st and 10 at the start of the second quarter for the Thunderbirds. They're going to spread out the field here. 4 receivers out wide, but they'll run the football. Malcolm McDaniels going to be met by Duke Pascal at the 47-yard line for just a 1-yard gain.
And that's a great play right there by Pascal to stop the run right there and get your team pumped up. They needed that.
So 2nd down and 9 after a good stop by the Huskies defense. They'll motion the safeties here. And they'll try to go with another run play. And this time, once again, not going anywhere. They won't get anything on that carry.
I like a little read by LC3 to look downfield, made it look like he was going to pass, and just does the play action right there and hands the ball off. Very good play, but didn't go anywhere.
A 3rd down and 9 at the 47-yard line. Shotgun. This Huskies defense looking to try to get, once again, another big stop for their team. See if they can get it. Looks like they're setting up the running back screen. He gets the completion, and look who makes the play. Robert Staymates. He's been all over the place for this defense today.
And the screen is one of the most basic plays in the game of football, but it didn't work right there. Sniffed out by Gordon. He gets the tackle right there. That's going to be a tackle for a loss.
Yeah, great job by Robert Staymates just bringing him down. And that's going to be a great stop to build up some momentum, hopefully, for this Huskies team. And let's see if the offense of Toronto, I keep saying Toronto, of the Huskies, can get going here because, I mean, it's been a long day for them. Multiple sacks in this game. Brady Hudson, right now, his confidence has got to be probably at an all-time low.
Yeah. And I'm just looking to see what they're going to do, man. They got to dig out and try to get some guts going on here and do something here, man. Try to get something going.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. They'll line up in the I formation. Got 2 receivers out wide to the right side. And they'll run this one to the outside. He gets a nice spin move, and that's going to be a 1st down, I believe, for the Huskies. What a run by Corey Leonidas.
And Leonidas probably has a headache right now from all those hits in the backfield, and he just makes something out of nothing right there. After you get about 6 of those hits on the helmet, man, you're going to start doing some spin moves, some jukes, anything to get out of the way of getting hit.
And I really think that this has just been the type of runs that the Huskies have been trying their best to establish. And that's good that they got that run, but I wouldn't bank on keep running the football every time. But great run right there for the Huskies. 1st and 10 at the 30. Ace formation here. And they're going to go with some play action. He's got some time to throw, and he goes into the flats, and Fenderson immediately taken down after hauling in the catch. Actually, that's a 1-yard loss on the play.
And it kind of looks like Hudson is second-guessing himself. He's rolling out. He kind of doesn't know who he wants to throw it to. And you only got a second or two, to really figure out what you're going to do with the ball. And he throws it to Fenderson right there, but that comes up short for nothing there.
Yeah, it's just great pressure by this defense. And you know he's rattled from his movements in the pocket. And usually the teams that get the quarterback on the opposite side doing that usually wins the game. But Hudson has got to try to find his groove. This offense got to call some plays. And here goes a good run once again as McQuarters gets about an 8-yard gain to the 38-yard line.
So we're seeing a shift now. We thought they were going to pass, but they're still running this ball. And it seems like they're finding some holes now with some success here. What do they do on 3rd and 2?
And I really feel like at this point, I think this defense is expecting them to run. I think they should pass on this down. And so we'll have to see what they'll do. They're going to come out with a bunch formation, so they might just pass the football. And he'll be under center, trying to jump the defense off sides, and he will look to pass, throws, and that's going to be a 1st down. Nice juke move by Samuel as the Thunderbirds move the chains.
And that's textbook West Coast offense right there. Just run the quick slant real quick, pick up the 2 yards, don't be too fancy. I like how they had the trips to the left, had the whole defense in the flats to the left, and got the one-on-one read right there. Nice play.
One thing about the Relocation Football League, man, you know, for a second you look like the Huskies already blown out in this game, but you look at the score. It's only a 7-0 game. This game can still go either way, and the Huskies, if they can start making some plays like this and start getting themselves in the rhythm offensively, we don't know who's going to come out on top of this one. But right now, this is the time to get this offense going, and the Huskies making some plays here. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Got a trips out to the left side as he lines up under center. Hudson with a quick pass, able to find DeMarco Wheatley, and that's going to be about a 5 to 6 yard gain on the play.
And that's good. Any play to get you, 4 or 5 yards is good. They're only halfway away from a first down right now. They're on the 47-yard line. I believe this is the first time they've been on the opposite side of the field today. So it's looking like progress so far.
Big play, big drive right here for the Huskies. Can they get some points, though? 2nd and 5 at the 47. He'll drop back looking to pass. Moving around, throws, and he's got a fumble. The defense forces the fumble, and the Toronto Thunderbirds will take over at the 43-yard line. Wayne Norman on the fumble recovery.
And you know what? I want to say you got to hold on to that ball, but you know what? He has time, man. I mean, that's a terrible thing to do right there, to fumble right now. But you know what? You can't let that get you down and get in your mind and shut down mentally. You got to just shake it off and come back next time and make that catch.
Man, Wayne Norman's such a great playmaker on the defensive side of the ball. That's the reason why he won Defensive Player and Linebacker of the Year 2 back-to-back years in seasons 2 and 3. And right there, he forces the fumble and recovers it. And the offense, the 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. LC3 going to run the football here, trying to bounce it to the outside. Malcolm McDaniels with a stiff arm, and he takes a big hit at the end of that one at midfield. That'll be a gain of 7.
And the Huskies have switched to a 4-3 now, and still playing a little bit soft on the outsides right now. So let's see how that works out for them on this drive.
2nd down and 3. They'll line up bunch formation. They got excellent field position here at midfield. Counter run play, and that's wide open. The cutback a little bit too harsh. He had the lane to run through if he just kept going the direction he was moving. But hey, enough for a first down for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, and his offensive line was blocking very, very good for him right there. He had multiple holes to run through, gets through, slices and dices, and maybe should have kept going like he said there, runs right into a tackle.
Thunderbirds once again moving the chains. First time on this drive, and that's going to be 1st and 10 in the Huskies territory at the 45-yard line. LC3 under center. He'll drop back looking to pass. Feeling some pressure, throws, and he's got Lasana for another first down. Man, what about Lasana and LC3 tonight?
Man, they are just having the brother-to-brother connection right now, man. I mean, they're just right on point. Lasana's running the good routes, and LC3 is looking downfield and catching them. But, I got to also compliment this offensive line right now. LC3 is quite comfortable right now in the pocket. He's stepping back. He's making his reads. He's passing the ball, and he hasn't really been under pressure much at all this game.
Yeah, and that's the sole difference in this game. I really feel like if the Huskies' offensive line can get right, a lot of the plays will be working, but just has not been the case. LC3 playing at his best here as he goes with some play action, stepping up, trying to run to the outside, and a great chase down right there by Brett Rattay for a sack.
And that's a great open field tackle, and you're not going to be able to catch LC3 too many times like that, so we got to put our hats off to Rattay right there for making that tackle for loss of 4.
There's a big reason on why he is a star player and captain for this defense, is a key piece for this defense, and just makes everything happen. He was a little bit stumbled there on the play, but he's got some speed for a linebacker as he's able to hawk him down.
Yeah, he had nobody to throw to downfield, man. They had everybody covered in that cover 4 drop. And, he just tried to use his legs there, but didn't come up good for him.
So 2nd and 14 here for the Toronto Thunderbirds at the 34-yard line. Shotgun here for LC3. He's got 2 receivers out to his left, 1 to his right. He'll look to pass. Once again, he's got some time in the pocket, starting to run away. And here he is with a first down. Gets a key block to the end zone. He gets hit at the 6-yard line. Once again, another beautiful scramble by LC3.
And you got to love the field general LC3, man. He saw he had nobody to throw to. He takes the run, gets downfield, and that was a great, great play.
C3 looking to throw, end zone wide open for a touchdown, and the Thunderbirds score again. They go up by 2 possessions here, 13-0 with an extra point waiting.
And, man, I don't remember how many plays that was, but, I mean, they got down the field in a hurry right here. And look at the accuracy right there, and he has his tight end just sitting right there in the end zone. Great catch right there, and man, they're up 14-0.
Yeah, tough start here for the Huskies, but it's one that they can get back into. They need to start shaping up offensively. Their defense, I don't think they've done a bad job at all so far in this game. They've kept this offense under wraps up until now, but this offense just has not been making things happen, and with key turnovers and just not handling the football well.
And we've seen the Thunderbirds blow out teams all year long, and you don't want this team to rack up points. We know they can rack up points in a hurry in the first quarter and the fourth quarter. And we've seen some games where LC3 has just been totally mental, man. So hopefully the Huskies can try to do something to get this guy slowed down here, apply more pressure, and obviously get Hudson a wide, some time to pass the ball downfield.
And just looking at those highlights of what the defense has been doing to him all day, man, any quarterback taking those amount of hits is just not going to play the same. And we know he's a great quarterback, but this offensive line just seems to be the weak point of this team. And once again, another sack on the play, the second sack for Isaiah Ingram.
And we are watching pure domination by this defensive line right now. Oh, man.
Going to run the football here. He's actually got some blocks. Big hit, too. Hangs on to the football, though, as he gets it to the 27-yard line. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 8. Pistol formation here for the Huskies. And here goes Hudson looking to throw. And that one almost intercepted.
You got to catch that, son.
Dangerous pass right there, man. So many dropped interceptions. Just imagine if these passes of the Thunderbirds thrown to the Thunderbirds were intercepted, man. This game would be way worse than what it is now.
Yeah, this defensive line, they're yelling, he's with us, because he's definitely thrown to the Thunderbirds defense.
It's just amazing how fast their pass rush is getting back there. And it's like he just has no time whatsoever for his receivers to run routes. And this offense is just stalemated. They're stuck. And LC3 looking to try to increase this lead by 3 possessions. And here we are with a 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. They'll run the football, and here he is, wide open lane. And Malcolm McDaniels able to take this one out past the 40 to the 43. 1st and 10. Yeah, great play, great run, great blocking by the offensive line. And that's the difference in this game is the offensive linemen. The Thunderbirds lineman just came ready to play today. And here goes a run once again. Nice gain as he picks up about 4 yards.
And I think something we haven't said is we're talking about the Relocation Bowl 3 champs right now, and they're playing like the champs. You got to do more against this team if you're going to try to beat them.
Yeah, they're really struggling, man. Their defense, I think they're playing the best football that they can, but it's just that all O-line's just outmatched. But here goes a throw. Intercepted by the Huskies.
2,
30, 20.
Oh, boy.
It's a touchdown for the Huskies, 48-yard interception, and we still got ourselves a game.
Hey, man, let me get Snatchy Nation in the chat right now. That was a snatchy by Duke Pascal, man. He's off to the races. Look at the big horse. We call him Hoss down there, down south. LC3 trying to capture, not going to happen. Duke Pascal takes it back with a pick 6. Nice read, nice coverage, good play.
And what a play by Duke Pascal. He's been making plays all night, and there he goes, just undercutting this route. And that was the answer that the Huskies needed right now. They are just one possession away, and hopefully this will wake up this offense. That offensive lineman is getting completely beat down, but with them being within one possession now, I think they could get the confidence to really get themselves together to try to do better with blocking up front when it comes to passing the football.
Duke Pascal was banging on his chest, man. He took that one for the home team, Toronto, man. He took that for the home crowd right there.
You got to give it up to this defense of the Huskies, man. This defense has been playing the way that they should. The offense, if they can get themselves on cue, we got ourselves a game here tonight. But here goes the return from the goal line. Tyrone Connor will be taken down at the 30. So a good return by the Thunderbirds as the offense comes out onto the field.
He may have got a little bit further. I think he tripped up on his own man there to start the runoff and slowed him down a little bit.
Malcolm McDaniels, 12 carries for 53 yards, averaging 4.4 yards per carry. He's been doing a great job so far tonight. And here we are with a 1st and 10 with 6:11 left to go. Man, still a lot of football left to go. I cannot wait to see who's going to be our Season 4 champion. But shotgun, 4 receivers out wide. And they'll go with the draw play. And big hit right there. Salem Gant able to knock him down for no gain on the play.
Well, if you want to know what running into a wall sounds like or looks like, That was it right there. He just ran into a brick wall.
Absolutely just flatlined him right there. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll line up ace formation. This defense got to be amped up right now at this point. Throws it into the flats. Ryan Moxon on the reception. And, man, is that a first down? I was about to say, it didn't look like he crossed the sticks to me. It didn't even look like it should have been a 9-yard gain. Looked like he stepped out about 3 yards short. But
yeah, he's definitely got to be shy.
yeah, it's definitely short. A 3rd and 1. Another look at this play. It's a good play, though. Nobody on him in the flats, and just gets easy 9 yards out of it.
Yep, good play right there. Good read, good catch. Gets out of bounds there, but just shy. So let's see what he does on 3rd and 1 here.
3rd and 1 at the 40-yard line. They'll line up once again in the ace formation. Just 1 yard away. Do they run it here? We'll have to see. And they will run this one right up the gut and get the first down that they were looking for. Good run by Malcolm McDaniels, and once again, good job by the offensive lineman blocking up front.
And it's just hard on third and 1. I mean, with a back like him coming through here, they weren't able to stop him, and that's fine, but they got to find a way to stop him on this next drive here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looks like they're going to press up the corners here. And they'll run the football, and a good, breaks the tackle and goes down at the 48-yard line for a gain of about 3.
This guy's running like a horse right now, man.
And Malcolm McDaniel, he tends to have those type of games where he runs just tremendous. And here he goes with another handoff, and they're just trying to feed him the football to get him going as he picks up another good chunk of yards, picks up 4 on the play.
And they're running nice little ground and pound right now.
Shotgun here for LC3. Trips out to the left side. Play action as he looks to throw. Trying to spin around, throws deep down the field, and that is incomplete. Great play on the football. Over the top, I think that was Javonte Gibson.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he saw right there. The guy was almost in triple coverage, but good try, nice play. We like to see the arm on LC3 brings up a 4th down.
Just taking a shot there, not paying off, and once again, another key stop for this Huskies defense, and they got a chance here, but that's going to make matters a lot worse. They pin them inside their own 10-yard line at the 9 as Brady Hudson comes back out onto the field.
And after that first quarter, the Huskies are going to probably take their stops on and count them like nickels and quarters, man, because that first quarter was just, I don't know what to say about that one.
And this is the connection we need to see right here. Hudson and Guyton. They need to get him the football. It seems like they're trying their best to establish this ground game. And, I mean, I understand it's something to try to unbalance this defense, but it just simply is not working. And we'll have to see what they can do. Play action, but here he goes. Just immediate pressure. There's nothing he could have did on that play. Once again, poor protection. That is 3 sacks for the rookie, Max Knight. 7 total for the Thunderbirds.
And I think Hudson tried to channel his inner LC3 there. Remember, LC3 had to play like that back in the first quarter. But this one gets stopped short right there,
yeah, he just avoided that safety. They actually going to say he got marked down at the 2-yard line, so he won't be right at the 1. And if I'm the Huskies, I mean, it's already difficult to pass on this defense. Might want to start running the football now so we can avoid that safety. Right. But we'll have to see what they'll do. Offset I formation. Tough situation to be in against this defense. But here he goes. And Leonidas, once again, an unnecessary cutback. He's been doing this all night and really has been costing the Huskies in the run game.
And right there, that was smart defensive strategy by the Thunderbirds. They put 8 in the box right there. He doesn't want to run to the middle because he sees the pressure, tries to run outside, but they sent the DB on a blitz, man. Great defense right there.
You just cannot do that, man. The Huskies, and they just need to, I think they just need to completely get rid of the run game. That in that situation, they had to run, but Corey Leonidas, his vision just has not been there at all tonight. He had lanes in front of him, and he just has not been hitting them. He's just been trying to bounce to the outside and do too much, going west and east instead of north and south. Well, here we are with a 1st and 10. Shotgun for LC3. And he'll look to throw. Pass over the middle, and he'll be taken down at the 31.
A nice little tackle right there. Picked up 6 yards on the play. We'll see what the defense can do, man. But we keep saying the same thing over. Can they stop him? Can they stop him? Right now, this lead is just starting to slowly dwindle down. It's a nice tackle.
Yeah, this defense, man, it's only but so much that you can continue to make big plays. You know, the defense, you know, they're playing really good football. They're getting turnover. They get the only touchdown in the game for the team. And it's just like they're playing lights out. And after a while, if this offense doesn't come together and gel and find ways to move on the defense, this defense of the Huskies going to start to get tired. And here's a display of it. A nice first down run by Malcolm McDaniels.
I don't think the Huskies know what to do, man. Do they play the pass? Do they play the run? I mean, they're trying everything they can, but I mean, this Thunderbird offense is just picking up huge yardage every play.
And it's got to be to the fact of them just being tired. They've been on the field a lot so far tonight, and still trying to make plays. They still got a long ways to go, but this defense, if they could get a stop, the offense of the Huskies really got to take advantage. But here goes the Thunderbirds running the football, and he is taken down short of midfield at the 49.
And every time we see a run play by the Thunderbirds, just picking up 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every single play, man. That's very, very hard to beat a team that's that effective on the ground.
And so a good run, and we have reached the 2-minute warning before the end of the first half. The Toronto Thunderbirds over top of the Huskies here, 16-7. Almost halftime, as we'll have LC3 line up in the shotgun. He'll look to try to throw. Pressure coming, and he'll throw it into the flats. Coming back to make the catch, DeAndre Cahan, but he loses a big chunk of yards there back at the 45-yard line. And so 3rd and 9. Tight formation here for LC3. He'll drop back looking to pass. 4-man rush. Throws, and that is broken up incomplete. Great play by Duke Pascal once again.
And they tried to run a bench play right there and try to get the wide receiver to run a post route, but LC3 made a inaccurate pass right there and passed a little bit too early there. Broken up, 4th down.
So they punt this one away deep into the end zone for a touchback, in the offense of the Huskies looking to get out onto the field. Hudson's got to do something, and I really can't fault Hudson here in this one. His offensive line has just been doing a terrible job against this defensive front, but it's just because they're just completely outmatched. I think they're trying their best, but it's been a long day for Hudson. You can't really blame him.
Yeah, totally agree, man.
1st and 10. Here goes Hudson looking to pass, throws into the flats. Here goes a big play, and just taking him down by the shoestring for 1st down. So the Huskies going to run this 2-minute offense, and this is the type of offense they should run anyway. I mean, here they are looking to try to pass. I think we're going to see a lot of big plays out of these guys on this drive. Here goes a throw, completion. McQuarters with a juke move, and another 1st down the field for the Huskies. These are the type of plays that these guys need to be calling. 1st and 10. He's going to look to throw. Hudson almost throws an interception there. That was a dangerous pass. Wayne Norman swats that one away, and it's 2nd down.
You got to calm down here. You got a minute left to go in the first half. You're on the other side. You got a couple of downs here to work with. You got to run something maybe a little bit conservative, try to shave off some of that yardage right now on 2nd and 10. But that was very, very good defense by Norman there.
So this is going to be a big 2nd down here for the Huskies. 1 minute and 1 second left in the first half. Looks like the Thunderbirds going to send a blitz here off the left side. A quick throw. Gets the completion out to Samuel, and he goes down. A timeout immediately called by the Huskies.
Let's see what they do here. Maybe a curl route?
We'll have to see. It looks like they might try to go with some play action. Seeing them call something. Nope, they're going to motion Leonidas out of the backfield here. So empty set now. Hudson's going to look to throw, and that is going to be caught for a 1st down by Keith Guyton.
Man, that was a big play right there, man.
Great throw. Great catch also by Guyton to hang on to that one. That was excellent coverage. And once again, spreading out the field. He'll look to throw. Hudson stepping up, and a hit just gets there to knock that one incomplete. And if he was just a little accurate on that one, if he had just a millisecond of a time, probably would have been able to complete that one for a decent gain.
And that was a terrible pass play, but that was actually the best protection I've seen Hudson get all game long, man. Nobody around him, and just got hit right before he was able to make that play.
Yeah, he's lucky he was able to get that one off. At least if these guys can at least get in the field goal range, I think that would be a win before heading into the half. There he goes in the shotgun. Hudson looking to throw. 4-man rush, and he's trying to do, I don't know what that was, but he goes down for a sack, and that is Isaiah Ingram again with a big sack on the play.
Oh, my gosh, and he just gave that sack away right there.
Yeah, and those actions usually come from when the quarterback has been pressured and hit multiple times within a game. But here goes Keith Guyton with a reception, and there's a flag. What's the flag going to be on here?
Personal foul.
Yeah, late hit.
Unnecessary roughness.
That's
Wow.
the second one today.
And so that's going to be an automatic first down for unnecessary roughness. Alex Morincola hitting Keith Guyton before he got out. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Huskies.
So this changes the outlook now going into the half right now. They're at the 16-yard line. They're only down, 9 points?
Yep.
Let's see what they do here.
Under center here, the 28 seconds and counting as he snaps the football, throws, gets it complete to Samuel, and he'll be down at the 9. They're just going to hurry up the offense. 2nd and 4. Time still ticking. They'll look to throw. Brady Hudson to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
We got us a ball game here, guys.
This game is not over yet. DeMarco Wheatley right there running towards the post, wide open for the touchdown. And we got ourselves an extra point waiting to close this gap down to 2.
For the first time tonight, Hudson doesn't have any red jerseys on his back. He stands in the pocket, makes an accurate read, had Wheatley wide open over the middle on the post route. That was awesome play right there.
And these are the type of drives that we are accustomed to seeing the Huskies do. And they just need to start calling more aggressive plays. This is the way that they play. They throw the football, and they just weren't themselves in this first half, trying to establish a ground game. And for that very reason, that's a big reason why they've been struggling so far tonight. But they can really make this game a lot more competitive. It is competitive at this point if they can just continue to make aggressive play calls like they usually do down the field.
I was getting a little bit worried here, man, but this is an old 16-14 ball game going into the half, man. So we got a whole other half to see how this plays out, man.
Yeah, for a second it was getting kind of ugly, but the Huskies right back into this one. Game not over yet. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. LC3 going to be under center, and I think they should just run this one into the half, which they will do. Trying to strip the football would have been crazy if he got a forced fumble there. But that is going to be the end of the first half of the Relocation Bowl. We got ourselves a close game between the Huskies and the Thunderbirds. A battle for Canada, for Toronto, and for the Relocation Bowl. The Thunderbirds, of course, you're going to see, I forgot about that. You're going to see the Falcons and the Titans. Those are the teams that we modded and replaced. But Thunderbirds, man, they're looking pretty good, but so are the Huskies. Say, use your imagination.
Use your imagination.
What are your thoughts on the first half, man?
Man, I was a little worried. I was a little worried for the Huskies earlier on, man. But it looked like they came through, they pulled through, and they put themselves back in this game. And if anybody's happy right now, it's got to be Coach Chiz, man.
Yeah, and then already we're into the second half. Too bad Madden doesn't have a halftime show. Man, you really need to add that, dude. I don't know why they don't have it, but already here we are, start of the second half. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line as LC3 and the Thunderbirds come out onto the field.
And LC3 looks like Mega Man right there, man, with that nice visor on.
Definitely looks like a beast. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. I formation. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Those receivers out to the right side, but they'll run it up the middle. And, man, what a run. Bouncing off of some tackles. And that's a first down at the 40-yard line. Malcolm McDaniels just 6 yards shy of 100 yards rushing here tonight.
And he wants that C note. And one more play, he might get it, man, if they keep on letting him run, man. He's getting 5-6 yards a carry, man. I told you, it's hard to beat a team that's going to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, great run right there by Malcolm McDaniels. And here goes another carry to McDaniels as he gets about half the distance. Picks up about 5 yards on that play. Yep, 5-yard gain.
So 154 total yards for the Thunderbirds on the ground right now, man.
Yeah, that is that's a big reason why they're the number 1 rushing team in the league, man. They just have success. It just seems like their backs just fitting well to their system, and their offensive line does a great job. But here goes a pass that's flat out dropped across the middle of the field. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Not too many drops today for LC3. 13 of 20 in the game.
So 3rd and 5. This will be a big stop for the Huskies if they can get it. Throws down the field, and that's a big catch made right there by Tate Phillips. It looks like it's actually Ryan Moxon. No, it is Tate Phillips.
Okay.
The numbers kind of look the same.
And LC3 just threaded the needle right there, man. He had 3 defenders around him and just puts that right inside the zone. Tate Phillips makes an awesome catch right there. Good hit at the end. 1st and 10.
So LC3 keeping the drive alive, and so is Tate Phillips with a clutch catch. 14 of 21 passing the football so far tonight. Play action. As he looks down the field, goes deep, and that one almost intercepted. And Mac Woodley playing it great, but just could not come down with the pick.
And man, I just saw it flash before my eyes. Greatness. If he would have came down with that ball here at the start of the second half, man, to reverse the momentum here for the Huskies. And man, Woodley, you gotta come down with that one, man. No excuses.
There's been just so many drop picks so far in this game. They've got to hang on. You got moments like this in a big game like this, you got to make that play.
I'm telling you.
Here goes a run to the outside, and man, great pursuit there by Watts Goda. He just brings him down. I mean, he had to juke backwards, because if he juked into him, he would have just got smacked. And that turns out to be a loss on the play and bring up 3rd and 13.
Goda down there like a hound dog. He sniffed that run out very, very good.
He looked like a linebacker on that play instead of a defensive end. Just does a great job staying with him and just bringing him down. The 3rd and 13, big down here for the Huskies. Throws it. It's going to be completed, but it will not be anywhere near the first down. That'll bring up 4th down, and they are out of field goal range.
Yeah, he just stumbled at the end of that catch right there. Defense was already on him in hot pursuit. Brings up a 4th and 8. Huskies
great tackle, too, by Staymates. Would you continue?
No, I was going to say Huskies with a chance to take the ball downfield, maybe get ahead with a field goal here.
Yeah, man, just missing that opportunity. I'll have to say by about 3 yards. I don't think they can hit it from this distance, to be honest.
Yeah.
But they're going to try it. Jesus. Here goes a kick. This one from the 39-yard line. This is going to be from 56 yards out. The kick is up, and it is no good.
I thought they were going to punt, man.
Yeah, I don't know why they would kick it there. Wow. I mean, it did like he almost had the leg for it, but, man, you're at the 39-yard line. We've barely seen anyone hit from that distance.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have kicked there, man, but you never know, man. Maybe they're feeling the heat right now.
Yeah, but that's just not a great play call right there, and the reason why you give the Huskies good field position after having a great drive to end the first half, and hopefully this will be the half that Brady Hudson turns things around and sits calmly in the pocket.
And despite being on his back most of the first quarter, he's only 15. He's 15 to 21. He's got a touchdown. His team's down by 2, and he's got the rock right now.
And so not doing too bad statistically. Here they go with some play action. Hudson setting his feet to throw wide open. Keith Guyton for the first down. Nice move, and he gets it to the 29, and already they are in the Thunderbirds territory.
And we just like to call this swag, man. He's got his swag. He's sitting back there in the pocket. He sees Keith Guyton come over the middle right there. He's wide open. That's just an excellent play call right there by the offensive coach, man. Loving it. Loving the style right now.
That is exactly what we talked about. Get this guy the ball. He has been your playmaker all season, and you just cannot leave Keith Guyton that wide open on your defensive side of the ball, man. Great play. First down here for the Huskies. 1st and 10 here at the 29-I formation they'll line up in. And they got a chance to take the lead here. They got to play well here. Pressure in his face, but he throws and he gets the completion. And he falls inside the 5-yard line to the 2 to set up a 1st and goal. Huskies are going to quickly get right back to the line of scrimmage here. Trips out to the right side, including the tight end. Let's see if they give this one off to Leonidas. He'll actually look to pass, throws it up, and touchdown Huskies, and they jump out with the lead.
And, man, that's what I was talking about earlier about those guts, man. You got to have guts. Brady Hudson on the last play right there, man. He takes that ball and throws it out before he got the sack there. That was a nice touchdown right there, man. Oh, man, that's awesome. Just an awesome play right there.
Amazing
great poise.
Game, man. This is just an amazing game. I mean, if you look back at the relocation bowls, we haven't had any competitive relocation bowl championship games since season 2 when the Red Dragons played the Diablos, and the final score of that game was 20-13. And this one, we got a 21-16 ball game. I mean, they're going back and forth. We would have never at this point even thought that the Huskies were going to get back, but here they are now with a 5-point lead over the Thunderbirds.
I thought this was going to turn into a good old-fashioned 34-7 game. This is a 21-16 game in favor of the Huskies. Shout out to the Toronto.
Man, and I was just talking about that offense. If you could tell a difference from that offensive line, they got hyped up. They were able to get, some momentum off that missed kick. And if you look at that offensive line on those drives, yeah, they were kind of still getting some pressure there, but they look like they held up a lot better And that is the difference here. If the Huskies could get their offensive line right throughout the rest of this game, I think they can win this one and pull off an amazing relocation bowl victory. But here goes a pass, LC3, throwing this one out to Ryan Moxon as he gets it out past the 30 to the 36.
And something I've noticed with the Thunderbirds is that they've kind of cooled off, kind of doing a lot of conservative plays right now. And I don't know, man. I think maybe you need to take some more shots downfield instead of all this underneath stuff.
Yeah, then it do seems like they're kind of getting a bit conservative with their play calls. And here they are with a 2nd and 3. Run the football, and that's a good stop by the defense. Tackle made there. Looks like by Michael Pratt. This offense and this defense coming alive for the Huskies.
Now this is 3rd and 4. The Huskies stop them here. They're going to get this ball back here with a chance to probably go up by some more points here, man. So the Thunderbirds need to convert this. This is a key down for them. No mistakes.
Yeah, this is going to be a really big down for the Thunderbirds if they want to try to get back in this game. I mean, I think they thought they had this one in the bag the way it was going. But here we are with a 3rd and 4. Big down here. LC3, play action, throws, and he's got the first down. Strips the football, though, and it just goes out of bounds. Man, they get lucky there.
That was a good play, a good catch, but you got to hold on to that ball, man.
And this defense playing with a chip on their shoulder, but 1st and 10. Play action, immediate pressure, and down he goes for a sack. Riley Bach able to take down LC3, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 18 now for the offense.
And so now the Huskies are applying their own little pressure right here. They send 2 guys at that tackle right there, and he obviously can't block both of them, and that just puts LC3 on the ground. He gets to taste a little bit of grass now, like Hudson did in the first quarter.
Yeah, it just seems like things are just flipping around now in this game. And the Thunderbirds had a great first half. The second half feeling what the Huskies had to go through. And here they are looking to try to pass on 2nd and 18. LC3 trying to scramble, and they're not going to fall for it this time. Salem Gant getting the sack.
Oh, my God. What an excellent hit right there. Good stop. It's 3rd and 20 now, and the Huskies just need to hold on for one more play right now to get this ball back. LC3 not able to use his legs this time. His defensive end comes up and just tackles him here.
Look how he plays this, man. That spin around to get to him. That's just a great athletic play made there by the defensive end, Salem Gant.
That's a big old Clemson boy from down south, man. So shout out to Clemson.
Third and 20 here for the Thunderbirds. 4 receiver set. Play action. He's looking to try to get the first down. Pressure in his face. Throws, and that is incomplete. Great way of playing the ball. That is Jay Smooth with the incompletion.
And Jay Smooth out of Towson State, man. He just makes an excellent play right there. That's a veteran play right there, man, he made on that ball.
Excellent play. And the Thunderbirds, once again, having to punt this one away. And this Huskies offense right now is fired up. I'm already feeling like this game's going to come down to the wire, man. What a relocation bowl game this is. What a day it's been, man. We released the new logo. We hyped up the trailer. We got everybody in the building, man. If you haven't smashed that like button already, hit that like button. Subscribe to us if you are new, man. We got a lot coming for this league in the future, and you want to be a part of this. I'm telling you, if you are a Madden or just football fan in general. Here they go, play action, 1st and 10. Hudson's getting some time from his line, and here goes the throw. The catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Man,
oh, no.
That was close.
That was close, man. I thought he kept his feet in bounds right there, man, but apparently the line judge said no. Nice play.
Yeah, it looked like he had the one step, just led him a little bit too far, but still a good throw, but just couldn't keep it in bounds. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Ace formation. Hudson going to be under center. They'll run the football, and they haven't been doing this too much today, but Corey Knight spin move, and boy, he gets hit, but that's a first down for the Huskies.
And we got to put a spinneroni in the chat right there, man, because he definitely handed out a spin move.
Yeah, he's definitely hitting that for sure. It seems to be a signature move right now in this game. Another handoff. Why not? He's hot, but the defense not going to allow that big of a game again. I said big of a gain, but a 2-yard gain on that play is 2nd and 8.
Yep. That last play was a great play right there, though, man. 2nd and 8 here.
About midway to the third quarter. Brady Hudson under center. Looks like the Thunderbirds going to send some pressure. Play action. And he needs some blocks here. And down he goes for a sack. That is 4 sacks for Isaiah Ingram. He is just 2 shy of the RFL record, and the Thunderbirds as a whole, 9 sacks in this game. That is just incredible.
And I imagine Hudson is going to have a green jersey by the end of this game right now, because he's just meeting the grass all game long right now. Great pressure right here. Isaiah Ingram comes in, cuts him off, has him running back, and you know when a quarterback's running back, it's going to be bad.
Man, if we weren't in the digital world, man, that jersey would be so dirty, as you said, at this point. But 3rd and 20 for the Huskies at the 25-yard line. Be in the shotgun. He'll look to throw. He's got some good protection. Just checks it down. Deshaun McCourter's nice juke move, but he'll be well short of the first down as he goes down at the 31.
Yeah, he just checked that ball right down, not trying to be too fancy. See what the defense can do here. Coach Che is looking off on the sideline. He looks a little bit like he has a little bit more pepper in his step on the sidelines right now. His team has his 21-16 lead right now and looking pretty good despite the turnover on downs right now.
Yeah, I know at this point he's probably in the chat going crazy right now. The fact that his team is just taking the league. I know it was really rough at the start of this game. Everyone just about thought that the Huskies would be over and done with, but man, they are on top here by 5. And I thought they wouldn't come back if it was a possibility until like the 4th quarter, but here they are with the lead. And, you know, they've been sacked 9 times and still with that lead. It just goes to show you how great the defense has been playing.
And I'm loving the group tackling that's going on by the Huskies right now. It seems like the defense and everybody's just pretty much ganging together now and working together. And it just seems like they just seem a lot more confident out there against this juggernaut in the Thunderbirds.
Man, what a game, man. We couldn't have asked for a better relocation bowl with the mod, the way everything's looking. I mean, the game right now is amazing. And here goes LC3, though, down the field. Wide open, one-hand catch. DeAndre Can Perrin catch him? And no, he just gets to him, but that's a touchdown for the Thunderbirds, and they will retake the lead after a 77-yard touchdown.
And just as we were praising the Huskies for the defense, they give up the huge play to the Kayan. Look at this pass to Cannon, to Kayan. Oh, my God, man.
That is the second one-hand catch for a touchdown made by both Lasana and DeAndre Kayan.
Nobody around him, just him and real estate and pay dirt. Great catch right there, man. Love it.
You want to know why that got that open? I don't know why they had Robert Staymates at corner there, but they put the safety on the corner on the outside, and that's just definitely an easy mismatch. And LC3 saw it in attack. And here goes a throw for 2 points, and he is wide open. They will take a field goal lead here. Score now 24-21.
And so the Sleepy Giant took a little bit of a nap here, and now they're back out on top, and this place is still alive here.
And 77-yard touchdown, the very first play. Man. And here goes the kickoff. The Thunderbirds giving this one off to the Huskies, who just lost their lead, but man, we still got ourselves a game. Just a 3-point deficit here that the Huskies are trailing by, as Samuel takes the knee for the touchback, and Hudson in the offense will get started at the 25.
I think the catchphrase for tonight will be "Don't call it a comeback."
Yeah.
This game is going back and forth right now.
And for a minute, looked one-sided, but the Huskies showing some fight, and here they are, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Going to run this one to the outside. Corey Leonidas gets the edge, and here he goes to the outside. He's got some speed, and once again pulls off that signature spin.
And Leonidas is just bending the corner right now, man. He's found his stride right now. He's getting to the outside. And, that spin game is looking a little bit vicious right now. What do you think, Smitty?
Yeah, he's looking like Eddie Lacy back in his Alabama days, man, with these spin moves. Because, I mean, he is just, man, and not only that, he's got some really good speed on him, too. And, I remember him getting drafted way back in Season 2 out of Hofstra. And, the player that submitted him, I never got to chat with him. But, man, it would be crazy if he was in here watching this player now to see what type of game he's having right now. I mean, been a rough day, but now he's at 4 yards per carry rushing. Well, here we are, 1st and 10, play action. Hudson going to throw this one into the flats, and that's going to be Fenderson, who will take him down who will be taken down at the 49-yard line after a 5-yard gain. They're going to need 5 more on a 2nd down.
And to piggyback off of what you were saying last play, man, football is a game about inches, and so it doesn't matter how many yards you get or how many catches you get and everything. It's all about those little inches. Those inches win games, So, as long as he keeps on turning and keeps it going, he should be okay.
Yeah, man. I'm just so excited for this game. This has been I'd have to say one of the best relocation bowls, well, probably the best we're at this moment already that we've seen in terms of competition and just in the way it's playing out, back and forth, very competitive. There goes a run to the outside and doesn't get the block that time, and luckily he just gets saved right there by his fellow teammate. I didn't see who it was who recovered it, but that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
That ball was out like hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. It's on the ground, and they finally pick up the ball. Luckily, they didn't get in the hands of the Thunderbirds.
That was the fullback, Roosevelt, who dives on that one. That could have been catastrophic for this offense, but here we are with a 3rd and 7. Not too bad of a down here. Looks like, they, of course, should pass the football, and that's what they're going to do. Steps up in the pocket, and he just was about to fire it, but the 5th sack of the game here, Isaiah Ingram getting to him just in time. He is 1 sack away from tying the sack record for the most sacks in the game.
And this is starting to feel like deja vu, man, as they're just getting that pressure on Hudson again. He was getting a little bit of blocks, but seems like they've kind of relapsed and gone back, to not blocking for him, and he's on his back again. Well, front this time.
Yeah, you can tell, man, just like the momentum, how it's shifting. When the momentum's building up and on the side of the Huskies, that offensive line looks like it tends to do better. But you could tell on that drive after losing the lead, I think that really played a factor in how they are playing right now. And that pressure gets there once again. 10 sacks for the Huskies here in this championship game. And it's still crazy to say that they're only up by 3 points.
Yeah, and Hudson's not out injured already.
Yeah, I don't even know how he's been taking this many hits now that you say that. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. And LC3 will line up I formation. He's got trips out to the right side. Runs it to the outside here. Nice juke, but Parham Crow does a great job containing that outside, forcing him in and bringing him down for just a 1-yard gain.
Great play right there. Good run stop.
2nd and 9, shotgun here. Bunch formation to the left. LC3 feeling some pressure, but throws and, man, improvises. And that's just a great job also by the offensive line, just holding up. And, that's a big thing with LC3, just his ability to extend his time is just amazing. And he just sits there, moves around a little bit, finds Moxon wide open for a 1st down.
And I'm trying to decide whether or not I like LC3 in the pocket or do I like him running around. Making some great reads in the pocket right now.
And that's a big reason why he's been having he's had the best season that he's ever had so far since being in the league, since being drafted in season 2, is because of his playmaking ability when it comes to throwing the football this year. I mean, before he used to be just pretty much known for being a scrambler of a dual threat in that area, but I mean, this year, he's really stepped up his game with his accuracy. 2nd and 7, LC3 looking to throw. Spins around again, throws, and that one is going to be caught. Oh, actually incomplete. I had a little bit of delay on when I was watching, but incomplete right there on that play. What a play on the football by Parham Crow.
Was that Parham Crow or Gibson?
That was Parham Crow.
Parham Crow, that was strong arm robbery.
Just ripped it right out of his hands. Great instinctive play, and here we are with a 3rd and 7. LC3 going to drop back, looking to pass, throws, and it's going to be caught. DeAndre Cain was just wide open into the flats, and he gets a 1st down and then some, about 10 extra yards. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Some great awareness to see where he was on the field and get that 1st down.
1st down here, LC3 under center is going to drop back, looking to pass. Throws again, and that's going to be incomplete. Great play on the football by Jay Smooth.
Jay Smooth plays some very good defense right there, man. He's been all over these receivers tonight.
Yeah, he's been doing an excellent job, man. Just, as you said, a 2nd-year player out of Towson. And, he's been making some veteran-like plays on some pretty top-notch corners here against the Thunderbirds. Yeah. So very interesting to see how he's playing right now. And look at this, throws right behind the linebacker, and that's going to be a 1st down again for the Thunderbirds.
And Moxon is just a straight safety valve right now for LC3. I mean, he's just getting into the zone, hanging around, running his little curl routes, and he's got 6 receptions, 94 yards already, and been crucial to this offense right now.
Yeah, big-time playmaker. I mean, we've seen a lot of Tate Phillips, but we're seeing Ryan Moxon switching the game up here for the Thunderbirds, and he's making a huge impact. Tate Phillips is in the game as they sent him in motion, but here they go with a run play, and man, what a beautiful read right there by the defense as he was taken down by Maxey.
And Clifton General just hasn't gone anywhere this game so far. What is he, 4 rushes, 6 yards in a night, and it's just been an awful night for him every time he gets the ball.
Yeah, and I can see why they've just taken the option to go with McDaniels most of the time here in this game. I remember McDaniels getting drafted back also early back in season 2. Great playmaker out of Florida State. And here he is checking back into the game. 2nd and 12. This will be in the shotgun. LC3 looking to throw. He's got some pressure, and he just gets it off, but it's incomplete, out of bounds.
And it was a bad play for the Thunderbirds, but it was a great play. He didn't take the sack there. He threw the ball out of bounds, and he saved them some yardage here. 3rd and 12.
This is a big down right here for this Huskies defense. They need to get this stop, because if they can, they'll at least keep it a one-possession game with them having to settle for a field goal. So let's see if they can get the stop. 3rd and intercepted! And it's going back to Rote. Can he outrun the D? It looks like they're not going to get some LC3 in pursuit. Oh, he's
20,
catching up. Looks like Julio
10,
Jones right now. 5. Touchdown. The Huskies with their second pick-6 of the game. Brett Rote goes 81 yards to the house.
I got to get a Snatchy Nation in the chat right now. This is a big play right here. LC3 throws that ball in the one-on-one coverage, and man, is that a linebacker taking that all the way to the crib? And look at him just chugging. Tugboat. And Corbin tried to get him, and man, Corbin just gets gassed.
Turn. Brett Rote just, man, you don't see many linebackers making plays like this and then taking it to the house. 81 yards, almost like a Harrison type play, except the missed tackles.
Excellent play right there. Excellent read. Terrible throw by LC3.
The Huskies jump out to the lead, man. These guys have scored twice on offense and twice on defense, and they jump out to a 4-point lead over the Thunderbirds here, 28-24 with 1:36 left in the 3rd quarter.
And I think I saw Coach Cheers burning the 81 yards whip on the sideline, Coach.
Man, here goes a return out from the end zone. And a stiff arm, and he's wrestled down at the 22.
Man, this has been an excellent game so far, man.
This is amazing, man. For a second, I just thought it was going to be a blowout. But this goes to show you anything can happen in the RFL. LC3, man, he's been having such a great game, over close to 350 passing yards. He had 3 passing touchdowns, but he's thrown 2 pick-6s in this game.
Yep.
And that's the reason why the Huskies are up right now. And they're finding ways to bait him in, and then things just getting worse. False start right there for the offense.
And we talked about this in the pregame show, man. I told you, he only came into this game with 5 interceptions on the year, and he's thrown 2 tonight. And I was telling you that, man, if he throws too many picks, it might be lights out for the Thunderbirds.
1st and 15 after the false start by the offense. LC3 going to drop back, looking at pass pressure. Coming it down, he goes for a sack. That's the Pro Bowl defensive tackle, Virgil Gordon.
And I think that Gordon smelled some snacks or something inside of LC3's pocket right there, man, because he was just on the cookies right there. Look at this, man. The big guy comes in. Nobody's blocking him, and he just eats him. Oh, man.
Absolutely just takes him down to the ground with ease. It just looked like he just completely owned the offensive lineman also on that play. Had no chances, beats him with pure strength, and uses his speed to get there to him for a 12-yard loss here. 2nd and 22 here for the Thunderbirds. LC3 going to drop back, looking to pass, throws, he's got a completion. DeAndre Cain falls about 3 yards short of that first down marker, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And that play went for a lot of yardage right there in a hurry, man. 33. Look at this. Nice pass play right there. Gets the guy in the open field right there. Makes a nice little cut. Is that Kayan, I believe?
Yep, DeAndre Cain made a nice little move on that post route. And here they are with a 3rd and 3. This is going to be a big down for the Thunderbirds. If they don't convert on this, they're just adding more momentum there for the Huskies, but they make things worse. Another false start for this offense.
False start.
Oh, man.
Offense.
Just cannot have these mistakes here, especially in a crucial part of the game. We got 36 seconds left before we head into the 4th quarter. And now instead of a 3rd and 3, they're facing a 3rd and 8. LC3 going to be in a shotgun. Waiting to snap, he'll look to throw. Looks like they're trying to set up the running back screen, and the pressure gets there, throws it into the dirt, and they're going to have to punt it away. What about this Huskies defense right now?
I mean, they've come all the way alive, man. I mean, they were running this dime 4-2 I saw earlier in the game, and this time it actually worked for them. They sent a rush on the screen right there, and just LCD didn't have enough time right there to get the ball out there into the flat, so it's back. Excellent defense right now for the Huskies, man. They totally turned the game around.
Like you said, offenses win games, defenses win championships, and the Huskies defense right now are playing some championship type caliber football here as they have a 1st and 10 here for the offense after a great stop. Brady Hudson going to be under center. One receiver out wide to the left. Play action. He'll look to pass. He's got a lot of time down the field over the top of the defense, and there goes DeMarco Wheatley for a 1st down.
And I'm going to let you have that commentary to Wheatley right there, but there was a lineman that just pancaked somebody just now and allowed Hudson to get that ball to Wheatley.
Man, and so that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Man, if you haven't smashed the like button for this Relocation Bowl, hit that like button right now. We are heading to the 4th and final quarter of Relocation 4. Make sure you got Relocation Bowl 4. Make sure you guys put your 4s up in the chat, and let's get ready to crown our Season 4 champion. Who do you guys think it's going to be? Let me know in the chat.
And Spinny, man, we had something like 88 people watching right now, man. We got 63 likes on the YouTube. This has been an awesome day, man. Hit that like button if you haven't.
Yeah, and see some people talk about this next. We're always going to have some haters. You don't got no haters, then you ain't doing something right. But here we go, 1st down. They're going to run the football and get it to the 40-yard line. Leonidas going to pick up 2 on the carry.
Yep. Yeah, they have your haters, man. They say they hated Jesus.
They sure enough did. We are 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line. Brady Hudson awaiting the snap, going to hand this one off. Leonidas getting some room, fighting forward, and he's got a 1st down. What about that run by Leonidas?
And that goes back to that word I'm using, man, guts. Leonidas just has a lot of guts, man. He was getting crushed earlier on in the 1st quarter. He's just coming alive. He got 52 yards on the ground right now.
Hudson's going to drop back, looking to pass, throws, looks dangerous, but look at this. He's got a blocker out in front, gets the block, and he's got a 1st and goal for the Huskies. What about the Huskies offense right now?
And we call that a levels flood, man. They put 2 guys out there in the flats against that 1 cornerback, and that was an excellent play right there.
Going to pitch this one out to the outside, and man, he just missed that key block. Fenderson, the tight end, was out there, had the position, but just flat out missed him. Didn't even get a hand on him, and it results in a loss on the play.
Yeah, Spinner Rooney didn't work right there.
Play action. Here goes Hudson trying to take a shot to the end zone. Intercepted by the Thunderbirds. And he's going to be taken down at the 11. Jiren Gray with the pick.
Oh my gosh, that's big Jiren Gray out of Syracuse. What up to the Orangemen? This guy 6'5", 245, and he just snatches that right out the air. I got to get my Snatchy Nation in the chat right now.
That's just an athletic play for a linebacker right there. I mean, just unbelievable. Look, you see the vertical that guy?
The vertical. He's like the Predator right now.
Unbelievable bounce right there to force a very needed a turnover for the Thunderbirds. And their offense, they got some momentum as they get started at their own 11-yard line. It's going to be a process to try to get down the field and score a touchdown. But let's see if they can do it. They'll look to go with some play action, and I don't know where he's going. He runs right into Watsgoda. And that's going to be a 7-yard loss on the sack.
And he's lucky that wasn't a fumble right here, man. He runs the play action. Looks beautiful right now. Everybody's blocking. You can see right here, Watsgoda just gets around. Man, gets loose and makes him pay for it right there. Very lucky he was able to hold on to that ball right here.
Man, all I got to say right now about how this game is going, man, there's been a lot of big hits in this one. A lot of huge hits in this one. And I'm surprised we have not seen anyone get carried off into a stretcher yet, or let alone even injured. This is just crazy.
I agree, man.
A 2nd and 17. They're going to run the football to the outside. Here goes Reggie Cromartie Smith. Man, I haven't seen him touch the football, I don't think, since last season when he was a Sacramento Condor.
Yeah, everybody gets time to shine, I guess.
He gets a decent amount of yards there, but still a long 3rd down here for the Thunderbirds. Shotgun LC3 awaiting the snap. Looking to try to pick up a big 3rd down, avoid the safety, gets the completion, and they get the 1st down, I think. Do they have it?
Yeah, they get it.
That's just enough for a 1st down. What a play by Clifton General.
And LC3 is just so fast. It looked like he was about to take a sack there. He gets the ball out in a hurry. Sees his halfback coming over across the middle. Great play by LC3.
Man, that was an unbelievable play right there for a second. And, you see the checkdowns most of the time on those long situations, and usually they got some space to run, but, a lot of times they don't get that 1st down. He just notches it, past the line of scrimmage, and here they are with a 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. The two backs in the backfield. LC3 going to look to pass, and down he goes for a sack. Michael Pratt with his 2nd sack of the game. That is team 7th. Man, there's 17 sacks in this game. That is unbelievable.
Oh, my God. Are they going to get 20 in this game? Let me get 20 in the chat, guys. 20 sacks.
Yeah, you guys think they're going to get 20 sacks in this game? Like, this is the most sacks we've had this whole season, man. They came ready to play on the defensive side of the ball, I'll tell you that.
Oh, my gosh. This is ridiculous right now.
Going to empty out the backfield here. A 2nd and 19 at the 12-yard line. LC3 down the field, and it's incomplete. Great job playing the football as that falls to the turf for 3rd and 19.
And that was Jay Smooth again, man, on that play.
And just making some really good plays as a young corner for this Huskies defense. There goes a throw once again. Great catch.
Oh, great catch.
Deep in a great spot, but not enough for the first down. And so they punt this one away, and the Huskies going to get the football, fields it at the 15-yard line, goes down at the 22.
The quarters just went nowhere right there, man.
Yeah, good job on special teams. Brady Hudson, look at his numbers today. I mean, we thought he was doing bad. He took a lot of sacks, that's for sure. 22 of 30 with those numbers and a couple of touchdown passes. And he's been playing great.
He's been playing awesome.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Bunch formation to the right side. Here goes Hudson. Look at the pass and a big hit after making the catch. But he hangs on to the football. For a second there, I thought he was about to blow up as hard as I thought he was about to hit him.
Yeah, I thought.
But did not really kill him hard enough like he was supposed to on that hit. Yeah, I got a little excited too. But that's surprisingly Tyrese Maxwell's first catch of the game. Only good for 2 yards.
Yeah, he missed that one earlier. Hudson overthrew him.
There goes a run to the right side and a great tackle after getting off the block by Jiren Gray, who had an interception earlier in this game, as that'll bring up now 3rd and 7 for the Huskies. Big 3rd down here for the Thunderbirds. Huskies looking to try to convert to keep their drive alive. Hudson going to look to pass. Goes down the field, diving catch for a first down. There goes Samuel.
Oh, my God. You got to put that one on a postcard, man, and send that one home. That was an excellent catch right there. Stretches out, makes the diving play in the middle of the zone right there. Oh, boy. First down.
That was a beautiful touch pass right there, and just a remarkable effort to make that catch. Man, the Huskies got some – they have the better receivers coming into this game, I have to tell you, but, man – making some plays now here in this one. Haven't really called Guyton that much, but, man, he's been a playmaker as well. But here goes a run, trying to get to the outside, and he'll get about a yard on the play. It's 2nd and 9.
Man, the Huskies are just moving the ball very effectively right now. Didn't get much right there, but I want to see what they're going to do here on 2nd and 9. What are the Thunderbirds coming out in? Looks like they have 4 down linemen in a 4-3 right now, playing way off the ball right now.
2nd and 9. Let's see if they run the football against this look. They will. And he breaks a couple of tackles there, tries to spin off the second, but that was great pursuit. They had a lot of red jerseys around them to hold that to no gain.
And I'm not really sure I like the run play there against that 4-3 look. Maybe he should have ran an out play or something like that.
Yeah, something maybe would have been better than that play right there.
Yes.
But 3rd and 9. Going to spread out the field. Hudson's going to step up in the pocket, throws, and there goes a connection to DeMarco Wheatley for a first down.
And what you're seeing right now is you're seeing a veteran quarterback finding his groove. He's in the pocket, and he's making the plays.
And DeMarco Wheatley, he's got exactly 100 yards receiving here in this one. There's a run to the outside, and that time they didn't do a good job there sealing the edge as he is brought down for a 2-yard loss. It's 2nd and 12.
And this big 4-6 defense of Coach Gozera is finally flexing their muscle a little bit more right now on a 2nd and 12 here. Let's see what they decide to do.
Going to line up under center. 2 receivers, 1 on each side, and they will run the football again. Looks like they got some key blocks this time, and he gets it to the 30. About a 4-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 8 as they'll hurry up right back to the line of scrimmage with their next play, emptying out the backfield. 5 wide receiver set. They converted last time on this look. They'll see if they can do it again. Hudson stepping up in the pocket, throws deep to the end zone, and this one in the back, incomplete.
And it was a good play call. It's an empty set. They spread the whole defense out. That'll make it a little bit more effective, but Hudson not able to deliver that pass right there.
Man, we are just 6 minutes and 47 seconds away from crowning a champion. And man, the Huskies, unbelievable game that they have had. Here goes a field goal attempt to put them up by a touchdown, and the kick is good.
Oh, boy.
31-24 is the score. Man, I cannot wait to see who's going to win this one.
And Smitty, I just want to say, man, we got 88 watching in the chat right now, man. We got 74 likes. It's 80 up to 89 now. Can we reach 100 tonight?
We should, man. We are turned tonight. I tell you, we are team.
Oh man,
team.
Wow.
Let's get to it. Hit that like button.
Oh,
Go ahead,
man.
check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. Subscribe for more RFL content. And, man, like, we've got a lot of stuff on the way in the future, man. This is only the beginning. The new logo coming. We're rebranding. We're about to be on some next level stuff for sure. You do not want to not be a part of this.
Somebody say merch?
Yeah. That's definitely coming. The first down and 10. LC3 spinning around. He's got a lot of time. Here he goes, scrambling. And he had to dip out of bounds. That was a good job by the Huskies defense. And that is going to bring up a second down.
Somebody, I just want to say, man, it's an honor to be up here in the booth with you tonight, man. The atmosphere is just wonderful, man. It's my first Relocation Bowl, man. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, man, this is just, I'm glad to have you a part of it. I'm glad we thought about this, man. It's just a remarkable day, great day to move forward here with this league, man. It's just shows the progress on, like, where we came from, man. Think back in season 1 when we first started. Man, those games, I just think back at, when we had nobody watching the games and I'm sitting there commentating like there's 1,000 people in the room, and we'll take the step to actually get into that, making it reality at some point, man. So it's just surreal to be at this moment, man. I'm glad to share this moment here with you.
And that's just an excellent moment, man, because right now we are at 98 watching and we got 78 likes, and we hit that 100, man. I don't know, man.
I think we gonna hit it. This is definitely a high for us right now. First and 10, play action. LC3 gonna drop back. Look, he's going deep, and that is man, what a play! That's a great play. Mac Woodley, he was the one who dropped the interception he could have had earlier, but fantastic play right there on DeAndre Can.
Yeah, Mac Woodley out of Wisconsin, he was all over that ball like white on rice. It's kind of the reason why I was not able to be caught.
Yeah, just unbelievable defense, man. This secondary's been playing great. Everybody's been playing great in this game. And I kind of noticed on why the stats tonight. Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing, so never mind. Forget what I was talking about. Second and 10 at the 39-yard line. Shotgun here for LC3. And he's going to look to throw. Goes deep. He's wide open. There goes a catch. Fatanukin breaks the 2 tackles. Man, if he had just had about 3 yards of space, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, and he had Parham Crow beat out there in the flats right there. So that may have actually been able to turn that upfield. He may have gotten a little bit more out of that play.
Yeah, just great play right now here. And great drive by the Thunderbirds right now. They are down a touchdown, so all they need is one to try to tie this game up. Can we get the first Relocation Bowl to ever go into, OT? What do you think?
I don't know, man. I mean, let's see, any given Sunday.
First down and 10 at the 43-yard line. Here they go, play action. LC3 taking a shot wide open. There goes Tate Phillips. And that's another first down for the T-Birds.
And there's something that they see out there in the flats that they're trying to expose right now. I'm not sure what kind of coverage the Huskies are in. Jace Move is out there, so he's a difficult defender to throw against. And you also got Parham Crow helping them underneath as well. But there's something that they're seeing with the tight ends in the flat right now that's just allowing them to move this ball very effectively when they run those out routes.
And the tight ends are a big key piece to this Thunderbirds offense, man. When they went out and got Tate Phillips, he just fit right in. He was not playing at this caliber when he was back with the San Antonio Marshals, and he just looked like a completely different player. But here we are, first and 10 at the 23-yard line. Shotgun's got trips out to the left side out wide. Here goes LC3, and once again with a lot of time, strikes, and that's another first down. It's going to set up first and goal for the Thunderbirds.
And that's what you call a football play right there. You want to get something to get you into the red zone. They're inside the 10-yard line right now, and just a great play by LC3 to get that ball out there in the dark to Fatanukin.
Yeah, LC3, man, is trying to put the team on his back right now here late in the game, trying to get in the end zone for this touchdown. And it will be huge if they can do so to try to tie this game up at 31. It has been an amazing game all the way from start to finish. We are just at 4.5 minutes and counting left in this game before we crown the champion. But here we go, 1st and goal. LC3 with a hard count. I don't know who jumped offside. We'll have to see. And that's on the offense. False start.
LC3 has a nice cadence on him right there. Gets the whole entire defensive line to jump.
And unfortunately, it looked like one of his linemen just wasn't on cue. And so instead of 1st and goal, play action. LC3 to the end zone. Touchdown right over top of the head of the defense.
And he just threw a straight arrow to Kayan right there, man. The back of the end zone. Excellent play right there.
Unbelievable game, man. 30-31. And the extra point away from having this game being tied up. Unbelievable championship game that couldn't have asked for a better game to end the season on. Man, somebody's going to walk away here champion. Not sure who it's going to be, but whoever it is, they sure do deserve it. And here goes the extra point to tie the game up, and the kick is good. 31-31 is the score.
And who would have thought that the game was 16-7? Hudson had about 5 or 6 sacks on his back. 3 or 4 drives stopped. But this game would be 31-31 in the 4th quarter.
Unbelievable, man. What a game it has been. Great spin move, and an extra spin move by Samuel to get it out to the 30-yard line for a good field position here for the offense. And so the Huskies and their quarterback have been playing great. 25 of 34, 306 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And he can very well have a game that could put this, a drive that could put this game away if he can eat up some clock and get some points on the board. There goes a run to the outside, and that is not going to work. And they are going to have to settle for a 2nd and 11.
And they sent the house right there, man. Had everybody on the line right there, stepped them out. It's going to be a loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
Long situation here for the Huskies, but they've been in this situation multiple times here tonight. And here goes play action. Hudson looking down the field, strikes, and that is
what a play.
Marco Wheatley, what a game he's having. Over 100 receiving yards. He's got a receiving touchdown. Look at him, a big tight end, 7 receptions for 118 yards.
And that's a veteran pass and a veteran catch right there. It doesn't get any better than that.
And look at that. Chat says we have reached 100 people here.
101. Screenshot, guys.
What a milestone. Here goes a run up the middle, and he's going to be taken down at the 48-yard line in the Thunderbirds territory after a gain of 5 yards.
Oh, man. I don't know to celebrate the 5 yards or celebrate the fact that we just hit a 102. We out of here.
Biggest game that we have had so far in the RFL. We're just going to do nothing but continue to grow and make this the new standard of how to experience football in the world. But here we are, 2nd and 5. Going to hand this one to the outside, and a nice tackle right there as he's brought down at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Man, this is an awesome night, man, for football, man. It's feeling good out here. We're up here in the booth, man. We're watching it all pan out. We got a tie ball game, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game, man.
Mod's looking sexy as usual.
I'm telling you.
It's looking good, man. There you are, 3rd and 5. Big down here, lofts it up. Diving catch again by Samuel for a 1st down.
And there goes that word again, guts, man. You have to have some guts, man. And Samuel's just showing, hey, I can't let this ball fall to the turf. I got to use my whole body, defy gravity, get this ball, and come down with it. Excellent catch, man.
Unbelievable play-making ability by Samuel. Again, big catch, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning, man. We are 2 minutes away from crowning our Season 4 champion in what has been the best relocation bowl, I'll have to say, that we have seen in this league.
So this is only my first, man, but this is one for the ages, I can tell you that much.
Definitely going to be one to remember forever, man. The battle for bragging rights in Canada here between 2 Toronto teams. And one of these guys going to get it done. But either way, Toronto, this has definitely been your year. I don't know if anybody's from Toronto, but oh, look at this. A great run. And that is a 1st down by Leonidas. Great patience behind his blocks.
Leonidas is just trying to put the team on his back right now, man. He's had a couple of big runs this game, and what better else to get him running right now at this late in the game.
Man, at this point, the Huskies can make history here for their franchise. All they have to do is continue to run the ball successfully, eat up the clock, and take care of the football. We've seen Leonidas fumble the football earlier here in this one. If they can just run the clock out at this point and settle for a field goal to win, to put this game away, they can come up with a win for the ages. Here they are, 1st and 10, the I formation at the 25-yard line. They'll run the football up the middle, and look at this, a powerful run by McQuarters.
Man, that's like trying to tackle a tugboat right there, man. As he was just he was just powering his way through the line, picks up 6 yards on the play, and that's what you want.
And that's a timeout immediately called by the Thunderbirds. And if they give up this first down, to be honest, I think this might be game, man. So this is a big set of downs here. 2nd and 4. The Toronto Huskies going to line up under center, going to run the football. And a great stop by the defense. And a timeout's going to be called immediately. 3rd and 5, man. What do you think they call on this play, pass or run?
Oh, I think you have to call a pass right now. I mean, 3rd and 5. I mean, if you run the ball and they stop you, the ground game hasn't been too good this year. I mean, not this year, but this game. So, I think you probably want to pass here, maybe. Let's see.
I would, in my opinion, I think they should run just to force them to use their last timeout. But we'll have to see what they'll call. Looks like they will try to do that, and they will. And he's just been denied the first down. Great tackle, and they are forced to burn their final timeout. But you know what this sets this stage up for? It sets the stage up for LC3 to pull off a game-winning drive that can be an epic one to remember, man. And there's no better quarterback, I think, to put in that position than him.
So it was an excellent call to get them to burn a timeout, but the issue now is that you give LC3 a whole 1 minute and 19 seconds on the clock to make a drive.
And that's tough. That's tough. Even if they get a field goal, we can see this game go into overtime. But the field goal attempt is good. The Huskies jump out to a 34-31 lead here, up by 3. And that takes 4 seconds off the clock, man. 1 minute and 15 seconds away from crowning our Relocation Bowl champion. And, man, this drive's about to be epic. It's about to be hype right now. That's all I can say. Here goes the kid, goes in the end zone, and Melvin Kalu takes the knee, and here we go. This might be the last drive of the game. Can the Thunderbirds win 2 back-to-back Relocation Bowl championships? The first game that LC3 has got to play in. He's got 1 minute and 15 seconds, no timeouts. Let's see if they can get it done. 1st and 10 at 25-yard line, man. The hype is getting real at this moment. LC3 in the shotgun, play action. Going to look to throw. Scrambling to the outside, chucks one deep down the field, and it's incomplete. What a hit and play by Robert Staymates.
Oh my gosh, man. Staymates just put a total hit on Lansing right there, man. He wasn't able to get that bring that ball in, man. That was an excellent hit right there to stop him from catching that ball.
Yeah, and Staymates, man, he's just such an instinctive playmaker at that safety position. He nails him right here on his left side, just kills him. Way to drive into the player right there while making that hit. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. And LC3 trying to get aggressive there on that first play. Here we are, 2nd and 10. Closing in on a minute. Here he goes, throwing again. And that one, you could have put the game away with the interception, Gibson. But he drops it. We've seen so many drops in this game. And here we are with a 3rd and 10. LC3 going to drop back, looking to pass again. Feels some pressure, throws as he spins around. He's got a completion out to DeAndre Cain. And this is the last. If they do not convert this, it is game over. And the Huskies will win their first ever Relocation Bowl. Play action. LC3 feeling some pressure, throws, and he converts. What a play by LC3.
It goes Chiz on the sideline and just distraught right now at that conversion by LC3 this late in the game.
And here goes a false start. I don't know why he didn't just snap the football. Why go with a hard count?
False start.
They kind of shoot themselves in the foot here. And that also runs time off the clock, man. They may have just lost the game because of that. Wow, that's a big loss. That's a big mistake right there by the Thunderbirds. But now they need to make some big plays. Here goes LC3 trying to look down the field. Throws. Intercepted. Gibson to the 20. LC3 down. 13 seconds. No timeouts.
Unbelievable.
The Thunderbirds are going to come up short.
And he tried to throw across his body to the other side of the field. They teach you not to do that, and that's just a total mistake by LC3 here. Is Javonte Gibson, man. That's like give me to a cornerback right now, man.
I don't even know where he was throwing that football. The football just, wow. I guess the pressure finally got there to him and just rattled, and here goes the victory knee. Our second 4 champions here. The king of Toronto. The Huskies going to come out on top of this one as Hudson takes the knee.
Oh, my gosh.
Just a little bit, man. What a game this one was, man. If you did not hit that like button, man, yet, you got to smash that like button. This was the big game. Clock hit 0. It is celebration time in Toronto. But for the Huskies and their fans as they are able to pull off the upset and put together the perfect ending through the season, man. Rob, what is your thoughts on this game?
Man, this has just been I'm speechless, man. My hands are shaking right now, man. Hats off to the Thunderbirds. LC3, you have nothing to hold your head down about. But, man, shout out to the Huskies and Coach Chiz. And this is just a young powerhouse team, man. And they just show guts, man, and tough, tenacious tenacity, and man, this is just awesome, man. Awesome game.
This whole relocation bowl was full of highlights. It looked like it was going to be one-sided. It looked like it was going to be a boring run. But no, it did not disappoint. The Toronto Huskies are able to best the Toronto Thunderbirds by a score of 34-31. Man, what a relocation bowl to remember, man. And look at this. Player of the game is Brett Rattay with the pick 6. He had the sack, man. What a game. He definitely deserves the MVP of the relocation bowl, man.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome, man. This awesome experience, man. We reached 108 watching tonight, man. The chat has just been awesome. We're at 96 likes. This is what it's all about. Let me get #league first in the chat.
There goes the team and star players raising up the relocation bowl trophy. Brady Hudson winning his first relocation bowl championship and the first for the Toronto Huskies. Congratulations to Coach Chiz. You are our Season 4 Relocation Football League champs, man. What a game. And shout out to Coach Kozera, man, for putting on, once again, a stellar season, just falling short, nothing to be ashamed of. This was a game for the ages, man. Unbelievable.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Man, so, man, really, there's nothing else to say. Man. I just think everybody's going to be hyped. We're just going to put this one to an end, man. If you haven't left a like on this video, you're a hater. Hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the Relocation Football League, man. This league is going places, that's for sure. Yes, and we got a lot in store for you guys. Make sure you check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. Man, we got the rookie series coming up with the college fund and so much in store for the Relocation Football League, man. Make sure you sign up to be a player for next season because that closes in August. And it costs $5 for you to be able to submit a player into that. Just to let people know that's a one-time payment. A lot of guys was thinking it's like a monthly payment. No, you just pay the $5 5 times. No, one time. $5 and you are straight. You're in for the series. That's going to be a great series, man. And it's going to be something to watch, man. But that is it. The end of Season 4, man. I'm already hyped for the off-season and Season 5 for next year. But, man, rookie series going to be on the way soon. And, man, unbelievable game. Toronto Huskies, your Season 4 Relocation Football League champions, notching the Thunderbirds with a final score of 34-31.
It's awesome stuff, man.
Man, great call, man. Glad I got to call that with you, man. That was amazing.
Yeah, man,
amazing.
That's awesome, man.
Just amazing.
Should I go ahead and end the stream, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we can end the stream now. I'm speechless, man. I don't even know what to say now at this point. But thanks for everybody that's showing up, man. And we'll see you next time. Stay tuned.